Hello, and welcome to another edition of Rev and Shanny Live, the Rev and Shanny Show, here on YouTube. Tonight, once again, we will be taking a look at the strangeness and clear weirdness that the moon has to offer. Look, folks, we know the thing is fucking hollow. There's some deal going on here, way more bigger than we could imagine, I think. Okay? We have video from independent sources of individuals that have cameras like the Nikon P900, which I had one of.
Oh, water.
My name's Gary. Anyway, they have footage on the moon where you see these things absolutely moving across the surface, and there's no doubt that that's what it is. It's not CG. It's not. So we took a look at the first big portion of it, an hour and 27 in, and I mean, it's clear that even scientists from MIT are telling you guys, hey, that's weird up there.
Aries says it's a portal.
That's it.
Has to be.
I mean, I'm going to tell you that in Islamic theology as well, they have a belief of the three lights and its three portals. That's what they are. They're portals. It's in the book of Enoch that there are portals at the north, south, east, west, and then other ones too. Okay? So, yeah, we're dealing with metaphysic fucking outside the realm of stuff that science would consider real, but you have MIT scientists telling you we don't know what the hell's going on with the moon. That's okay? True. There's more evidence that it shouldn't exist than it's existing. So, that's where we're at. Shanny is going to trigger the fuck out of everybody by eating. Because all humans have to eat, but of course, because it's Shanny, people will be triggered. So, Shan, how is this lo mein? Is it good? Is it pretty decent?
It is a good lo mein.
It's pretty decent. That's good.
It's a good lo mein.
Good. Good.
And since you're not eating, it will trigger them even more.
Mm-hmm. I am clearly being starved smoking cigarettes. Okay? Yeah. That's what the morons will say. The fact of the matter is I had an opportunity to get something too, and I wanted to save money because I got pasta out there that I could cook, and I love my own pasta, folks. Look, the Rev, he cooks some good pasta. You know what I mean? If I were going to Scranton, I'd ask the Rev to come over to one of the restaurants and cook the spaghetti for me, because it's good spaghetti. Thanks, Donald.
So he had spaghetti.
You're welcome. Yeah, so I did. I already had some spaghetti, and I'm probably going to cook some more later on because I really enjoy that spaghetti. I love...
Ooh, bok choy. Look how big that bok choy is.
Is that bok choy?
That is bok choy. You want to try it?
I'll do that. Oh, yeah.
I got another bok choy.
Their brown sauce is good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Eastern Rock wins, too.
Mm-hmm.
I actually think that was a bamboo shoot, hon.
Mm-mm.
Not bok choy.
No, that's not bamboo.
No?
Mm-mm. Bamboo's more woody and fibrous.
Well, that was fibrous to me.
It's definitely bok choy.
Okay.
I've made Chinese food before.
No, I know. But it seemed to me more like a bamboo shoot that was cut long to me.
Of course it smells good. It's Chinese.
And you also got yourself a nice side of mushrooms.
I did get some mushrooms.
Because it's cheap. In the realm of cheapness now, it was cheap.
They have this like fried noodle thing for like 90 cents at the place.
Yeah.
I can get it.
Truth. Water chestnuts. Absolutely toodle pants.
I love me some water chestnuts.
Oh, absolutely. That's some good shiz.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very beautiful, too. The presentation, it looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
Like most Chinese food you look at, it's like, oh, Chinese food, okay. That looks good. It does. Did we have a Gavin here?
We have a Gavin on this side, and then we have a watermelon on this side.
There's a watermelon on this side.
And they're both staring at us with sad eyes.
Not like, sad eyes, but...
Like, can I have some food? Gavin, do you want food?
They both just had food, honey.
Oh.
I just
Then why
ate-
are they staring with sad eyes?
They don't look sad.
Can I have a treat? Look.
That is the look of a baby that wants a treat.
That is a look of a baby who wants a treat. See those sad eyes?
I don't see sad eyes. No.
Begging eyes.
Maybe begging eyes, yeah.
Like,
Do you guys want treats? All right, fine. Here, come here. Hey,
oh.
oh,
You want some yummies?
you want some yummies? Yeah, come over here, Gavin.
He's not coming out. Oh, now he's coming over.
There
He's
we
like,
go. I'm giving you a pile. That's it.
he's giving me some foods.
That's it. Yeah. Wanted a treat.
He wanted a treat.
Fine. You got treats. Here you go.
Rev looks hungry. Good. He can stay hungry.
Ah, that's it. See? I'm not hungry. I just ate pasta. Like not, I don't know, 20 minutes ago, something like that. No, I more so want to smoke our D, you know?
I like smoking your D.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I very much enjoy the activity. It's fun.
I have been playing Misplay,
Yeah, that's what Shanny's been doing.
and I'm halfway there
Are you?
to get $10.
Nice.
Yeah,
Halfway to $10.
I know, right?
That ain't bad.
If anyone wants a referral for Misplay, I will be very happy. You can literally make money playing games.
There, I opened my mouth for you. No, see, I'm sorry. I know it's hard for some to understand. This is how fucking simple they are. But when you chew food and eat it and swallow it, you can't prove that you ate it anymore.
And I will report your comment for harassment
There you go.
and bullying.
Ain't that nice? You
This is harassing me.
There you go.
Hide user on my channel.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Now you
Have a wonderful night.
Yeah.
What's the dark drink?
The dark.
Coca-Cola Zero.
Oh yeah, Coca-Cola.
Zero.
Yeah. Coke Zero. Correct.
See? No calories. What I am doing right now is I am eating this, and because I'm drinking Coke Zero, it means like I'm eating a salad.
Ah. See, that's how that works, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Automatically, when you drink diet soda with any kind of not healthy thing, it makes it healthy. That's the secret. See?
I know.
That's it. Lo mein is not that bad for you, so.
You get your package. Yes, Rifa. She sent you the
Oh.
the spiral thingies. Your Fritos.
Oh, that was you. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah, we got them. Thank you. You're the best. I was talking to Lissy about this, and she said there was a special edition that was that with queso. Queso.
Queso?
Them plus queso. What? I want to try that. They were special edition, though.
An endoscopy can be done to show the contents of my stomach.
They mean me. Like, I gotta prove that I've eaten to them somehow. I have to prove it. I'm not sure how.
I don't know why they're so self-entitled. They think that.
They have to. It has to be proven. You're the shit, Rifa. Thank you.
You know what has to be proven to people on the internet? Nothing.
Exactly. You don't need to provide answers. No. But
I give you the answers.
The only way they'd be convinced is if I ate it on camera with you. Well, I got hungry sooner because I had pasta last night too, so I got hungry sooner than you. So I ate my shit.
No, he's not anemic.
Anemic? No. I ain't anemic.
He still has makeup underneath his eyes, guys.
Well, I'm pale though.
But that's because you're white.
Yeah, that's what I mean. My skin tone is pale.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I have a little tan, I'm still white, you know? I'm white as fuck. I'm like vampire looking. You think I look like fucking, what's his name, Lestat or whatever? Yeah, that because my skin color's like that.
My skin is very white too.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, vampire-y. I love that. That's my favorite.
The broccoli and the lo mein is the shit.
And that's why I was always attracted to goth girls, because the skin tone is usually very, very white, and I like that.
And I have the perfect skin tone for you.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh shit.
100% accurate. Now there's another device for Shannon to be wrapped up in.
Hey man, I have 2 jobs right now.
Rev is a white. He's not Caucasian. He is pale. That's correct, Nacho Man. All right, you get it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Caucasus Mountain skin tone. Okay, it's white.
Mine is Irish.
Sure. Irish can be very dark and very white.
Well, my mom was a redhead, so she's
Right.
very white
Very
and
white.
freckly.
Yeah.
Am I blocked?
No.
I heard you're blocked. You can still type, but not knowing it's not no.
Broccolini kicks ass.
Mm.
The real Gucci trolls. The real OG Gucci troll. Okay, we got the real one now in here. That's good.
Yeah, she has the symbol.
That's sick. I love it. Okay.
Yeah, man.
That's right, Gary. Give me my magic card. Thanks, Dave Koresh. Shout out to Dave Koresh. David Koresh was innocent, by the way.
My Family Guy face is coming nicely.
What?
I guess I look like Peter Griffin.
Give me a break, man. It's the glasses. Your glasses change your face. Because the magnification shrinks your eyes. Yeah, exactly. You'd say Peter Griffin my ass. Whatever.
Whatever.
I gotta put the lights on. It's too fucking dark in this house.
If you want to pick on me
Why all you guys?
for having 4 eyes, well, obviously you're a very ignorant human being.
Very ignorant.
If you want to pick on me because I'm a bigger person, well, obviously you're a very judgmental person. How dare you?
Small-minded shit.
Small, little-minded stuff.
Small.
If you really want to come at me, do it a little bit better than using old fat jokes and how I look.
Pretty lame, you know?
I know I can put the sexy on. I just choose not to today.
Yeah, you're plain Janie. But you got your beautiful hoodie. I love this hoodie.
I do.
With the Shanny for Christ on the sleeve.
You know, it's muggy out.
It is. It's not...
Like cold muggy.
Yeah.
Cold and rainy.
Weird.
It's cold and rainy, and my fibro and my arthritis is all fucked up right now and flared. I don't feel like being pretty, and if you felt like me, you wouldn't be wanting to be pretty either.
It feels like a beginning of fall day out there.
Mm-hmm.
It was so much.
It does.
When I was in the car, I just turned off my AC and put all the windows down and just let it out because it's like fall. Very crazy. You know. But I'll be looking forward to taking a look at the rest of this video, definitely, because this is interesting shit.
At bottom girls, you make the rockin' world go round.
Yeah, that's right, Queen. He knew, even though he was a homosexual, he knew the fat bottom girls where it's at.
Probably because he slept with them.
I mean, at some point in his life, yeah. Watermelon, get off there. Hey, down.
Gucci Troll says it's chilly here.
Watermelon.
It feels like Halloween. I know.
I was gonna say that. Yeah, like Halloween, exactly. The weather's messed, man.
I don't know. This is fucking August.
I know.
Okay?
It feels like the middle of it feels like the middle of September.
Yeah.
It's very bizarre weather. It's fucked. Felt like Halloween, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, man.
When I hit the air, I was like, God, it's like fall out here.
I will report you every time you go live. That's harassment.
Look,
And now YouTube has that comment. So.
and they're aware of false flaggers. So stop your bullshit.
Yep.
Stop it. That's why all of our videos go limited monetization, because of you assholes. You fucking assholes.
Calm down.
Calm down. Okay, I'll calm down.
I can't believe we're coming in Christmas soon. I know, this freaking year went by fast.
Yeah.
Just wait a couple days, it'll be 80s again. I know.
Probably.
The whole world's falling apart.
Probably be
2 months
90.
till corn. You're going to see corn Wednesday?
Nice.
Is that your first time?
Awesome.
I've seen them twice.
I want to see Stained.
I want to see them again.
No, I don't need to see them again.
I don't care. That's just my thing.
I want to see Stained now. And in this moment is coming around here. That'd be awesome.
Halloween is the best time of year to be in New Orleans. Yeah. Kids start back to school in a couple weeks. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
There you go.
You wish Guar was still worth seeing? They don't do it anymore. A costume freak show they do.
Guar.
I like Guar, by the way.
Mudvayne is a shit. They're touring. They're touring right now. Pantera, fuck, I'd love to see Pantera. That's right. What did you say? Are you talking to me?
Are you talking to me?
No way, punk. Fuck yeah. Fucking Phil Anselmo all day. And he's got a band called Down, which is stoner metal. Great band.
You did a video shoot with Guar? That's awesome.
That's sick. Guar is insane. They're insane. Dude. Rock band. Oh, I just...
Vader Zim has to be lead singer. In
That's
my
it,
opinion.
Nacho. RVD!
Just Rose said I'll be in Pittsburgh this weekend.
Cool.
Yes.
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Aptly named.
Because it smells like a pit?
Because it's, as Trump would say, an asshole. Anyway.
It's an armpit. Why isn't it called Armpitsburg?
That would be great. It should be named that.
Wednesday
Phallus.
said she saw Pantera in the 90s 2 times.
Phallus in Wonderland, absolutely.
They were born without... Oh my God, Reefa. I'm not saying that.
Oh, you saw Mudvayne in 99. You got seen Pantera back in the 90s. Did you see Typo Negative with them? Because Typo Negative toured with Pantera all the time back in the 90s. That's for sure. Pete and Phil were like fucking tight.
Jesus is gonna save America.
That's right. 2 pickets in Pittsburgh.
Never put your whole faith in a man you don't know.
Truth. I agree. I vote for the patriarchy. You saw Eminem in 99, Gucci Trolls.
Yes!
Yeah.
That's the shit.
That's sick.
I mean, I saw Chester.
Do I like Mudvayne? Oh no, Megadeth.
Megadeth.
Yeah, I love Megadeth. Of course.
The metalhead, of course.
Of course I love Megadeth. No, you shouldn't say that because people will ask. Then, do I like Judas Priest? No, I don't. Do I like Iron Maiden? No, I don't. So, like classic metal, I'm not really a fan of.
Enjoy the Promati Brothers.
Ooh, wow, yum. Who's with Mudvayne and Slipknot? Wait a minute. What did Wednesday say? It must have went by.
Eminem was with Mudvayne and Slipknot.
Really?
That was the shit.
What the fuck?
That's the shit.
No, that's weird.
That's the shit.
That's the shit, but weird.
Yeah, but the thing is, the Snoop Dogg was with Korn.
But that was
Linkin
that was a
Park.
special deal.
Yeah.
That was like a special. What tour was that Wednesday? Do you remember the name of the tour? Because that's crazy. Lizzie's got really good taste, man. Amon Amarth and Children of Bodom are sick bands. They're so good. So, twice in the 90s. That's sick. My God, you've been to great shows. She's a metal chick. Warp Tour. That's what. Yeah, I was trying to think. Warp. Thank you, Nacho Man. The Warp Tour.
Now I have Pantera stuck in my head.
So good.
What do you say? What do you say?
Walk on home, boy.
Exactly. Are you talking to me? Are you talking to me? Sorry.
RVD's music when he was in ECW.
Huh?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep. His entrance music.
What's Pantera?
Oh, yeah, the new Manson stuff's great.
The new Manson shit is the best, man. Yeah, only sick with as a sequence. That's awesome.
Really
that
good
song,
shit.
man.
Oh my God, I love the Black Album, Nacho Man. Absolutely. Metallica is insanely good.
I was talking about Peter Still being with Slipknot and Mudvayne.
Oh. What are you talking about? Huh? They toured with Typo? Did they?
That's the shit.
No way. I didn't know that. Wow. Oh, maybe during the American end of oh shit. Which tour? Life is Killing Me tour, maybe. Or the one, no, the album before that. The album before, not it, yeah, before Life is Killing Me. Fuck. I'm rusty on my typo stuff even.
That's right.
I am. I'm old. My mind's going.
We're all old here, man. You know, we're no longer in our 20s. We're losing our youth. We're starting to get wrinkles. Things are hanging lower.
Wow, the 99 show. Okay, yeah. I know the album because I had it in high school. I was spinning that in high school. But Jesus, my mind is so bad. Everyone I Love Is Dead is on the album. But I can't remember the fucking name of the album. Wow. My mind is getting really fucked. That's
you and me both, boo.
That's too bad.
You and me both.
Yeah.
See, I don't even know what to talk about, man. In 10 years, Rev, it's all down here, downhill from there. Nah, man. I gotta save some of these noodles, man. I'm gonna save it.
I want to smoke some shit.
Me too.
I really do.
You wanna watch some frickin' Y-Files now, man?
Well, that's what we're here for, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You need a drinky poop.
Mm-hmm. I gotta put it down a bit.
Oh.
Cause it's kinda loud for you folksies.
Yeah.
Get the desktop audio out. There we go. I got it going, folks. Let's get this shit rolling. It rolling, rolling, rolling. It rolling, rolling, rolling. Any comments of Hussy talking hella shit? She's a stupid cunt. How about that? Miss Hussy, you are a smelly vagina.
Yeah, I tried being nice, but if you're gonna do shit like that, just fuck yourself.
Yeah, man.
Whatever.
We were nice to you, and you
I
treated
was
us
nothing.
like ass.
I even went on his show. I went in there and said, hey, everybody should donate to Hussy and everything. Hoping we could be nice together. But if you're going to throw shit like that, then be with BG fucking moron TV. Okay? Have fun with that. Have fun with it. To be on the wrong side. Go for it.
Yeah.
Have fun. Fuck off and have fun.
Yeah. Keep slandering us, Miss Hussy.
And I'll keep smoking, chain smoking. You know why? Because it helps me.
Yeah.
Cope with life.
Yeah. Keep having that slandering BGTV on. You'll be part of the lawsuit, too.
Hmm?
Stupid.
Sure.
Anyway.
There we go.
To the Y-Files.
Yes.
Aliens aren't friendly. Let's find out why.
Aliens aren't friendly? Fuck you. They're awesome. Look at E.T. Nothing happened with E.T.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
I get flirted even more now. Mostly younger dudes. Dude.
Sorry.
I usually get flirted by, like, bear-type men. I've noticed.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that, too?
Bodybuilders.
Yeah, like, big, tall men.
Bodybuilder, top, big guys.
They're like, I can handle you, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Well, you can handle them.
Yeah.
That, but most muscle-bound guys have peanuts between their legs.
I know.
That's just the truth.
But that's why I said bear.
Yeah.
Because they can be fatter dudes.
Mm-hmm. No. It's not fat, though. It's like a barrel stomach, but they're firm.
Yeah.
And they're muscular.
Yeah, like Alex Jonesy.
So, yeah, there you go. That build, yeah.
Yeah.
But bigger than Alex. Alex is a
So
short guy.
bear of men.
Well, there's no males involved with the throuple, so you know. Whatever that
I guess you lost.
means.
If I ever become single.
If you ever become single.
There you go. Take me on a date and treat me like a girl.
Be rich, though, for her.
How are you going to sue people for what you guys do and put it on the internet?
Fuck off. Shut up and die.
Oh,
You know what's happened to us. Go to hell.
Jason, control your tongue.
Control my tongue. Well, bipolar's
Yes.
starting to come out because I have no medication at all.
Control your tongue.
Yeah. Great. I will.
Thank you. Would I ever do a wife swap? No. God. I'm not a freaking sweener,
We're
dude.
not doing that. We're doing nothing with males.
Oh my God, will you stop yelling?
How many?
If you yell, I'm gonna leave.
I won't yell. How many times have I had to tell people that what goes on with that is zero males? Swinging with another couple that's male and female would be another male. No males involved here. Period.
Okay, get off my channel. Stop starting shit with
Disgusting.
people. Just don't answer them and I'll block them. Okay?
You respond.
Yes.
I'm responding from what you mentioned.
Does this mean I can voice my opinion on Miss Hussy now? You could always voice your opinion on Hussy.
Yeah, you could always do that. You wouldn't get blocked for hate.
Yeah, man.
Hussy ain't blocked here.
Hussy wants to talk shit. I can talk shit too, Miss Hussy. I can probe into your deepest inner thoughts and pull them out and cause you to be triggered. Don't fuck with a borderline. We're very highly emotionally intelligent, so we know exactly where to hit. Now stop it. I can be nice and trigger you. Does this mean I can voice? Oh, wait. Oh, stop it with this not fair bullshit. Can we just have what we want in our lives without people butting in with their stupid opinions about what's fair or not? What's fair would be you leaving me alone and not trying to get on my nerves. Anointed big high fire hydrant, said Rev. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bother you.
I'm not even reading the chat. I'm responding to what
Tragic
she
and
was
DC
saying.
Media Girl filed a lawsuit against Miss Hussey.
Really? Huh?
Oh, really?
Did not know that.
I didn't know that. I'm not into the gossip.
No.
Oh, Miss Hussey. What you do? What you do?
Probably defamation lawsuits.
You lying about people again, girl. I know you lying about me. But you lied about Negs and DC Media Girl, not knowing that DC Media Girl is very connected, and that's a very stupid, silly thing to do. Hi, Janet. How are you, sexy girl? All my exes are fit, though. Same. Hussey has some really weird opinions on Jewish people. Interested. Nah, I don't want to watch Tragic's videos on Miss Hussey. Yo. It's the Bodega Boys here.
Chuck. Bruh. That's Tragic Videos.
Yes, we got our SIGs of food. Thank you, Matt.
Aw, you're the best. You guys are all the best. That provide.
Janet's like, all my exes come in all shapes and sizes. That's because they're girls, man. Us women, we come in a variety of shapes and sizes.
Yeah.
And we all motherfucking beautiful for it.
Yeah, males have it way harder than women.
Yes,
Because
Sammy, it was yesterday.
Males have it way harder than women in terms of their bodies because it's required for males to have a perfect fucking six-pack for a girl to like it.
Not me.
Yeah. So, that's just facts. Facts. It's way harder for us because we got to build muscle. And that's hard to do. It's difficult.
Janet's like, I like a variety. Ooh.
Women can just be fluffy and pretty.
That's right.
No problem.
Exactly.
The guys love BBW women.
Exactly.
The big women, they like. So
Do you like bears like Papa Gut, Shanny? Who's Papa Gut?
Papa Gut. What the flip?
Reefa's like, not true.
She fat shames fat guys.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
You do.
If they're gonna be an asshole, yeah, I'll point it out.
No, you're just like, look at the fat. Like, you do that. You do. You can't help it. It's okay. It's just who you are. It's okay. You don't like fat dudes. You just don't. You're not into that. You like a fit dude.
I do like a fit dude.
You like a fit dude. And that's
Matt's
fine.
like, I'm a bear. Roar.
You are definitely bear shaped. Yes, we saw you in person. You're bear. You're bear shaped.
Hi, Gavin, Kit Kat boy.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I'm looking for more snacks. No, you had enough snack foods.
Oh my God, Gavin, you had enough foods. Look at this boy.
He's like, where's my foods? I need more.
You guys, okay? Should I give him one more little thing of treats?
No, he's giving you the sad cat eyes.
Yeah, more foods.
Like, I'm starving.
No, you ain't. No, you ain't.
I don't know. I've kissed like 2 guys and they were both skinny and scrawny. I'm sorry about that, Janet.
Okay.
Probably wasn't a good experience. I'm BBW size 1X goth girly. understand it.
Okay,
But she only likes girls.
that's fine.
All right.
You can dress up. I can dress up like a girl for you. Because I give good head, trust me.
Yeah, he does. But let's get back in the Wi-Fi.
Okay, here we go. That's what it's about.
When Ino Swan was a child, his family noticed he had psychic potential. When he got older, he wanted to explore this talent, so he began volunteering for experiments in ESP. At first, researchers tested Swan to see if he could influence plants with mental activity, or alter the temperature of an environment using his mind. And Swan was successful enough that more and more scientists...
Is that the staring at goats, dude?
I think so.
I think that's the staring at
He was
goats.
involved, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because staring at goats is like based on a true story.
Yes,
I think that's the dude.
it might be.
Scientists
part of
became
it, yeah.
interested in him, but it was a
Right.
few years later where Ino Swan would find his specialty. In the early 1970s, Swan was part of a study for the American Society of Psychical Research, and this study involved Swan sitting in a chair and attempting to project his consciousness into sealed boxes, which contained symbols that Swan would try to read. During one experiment, he was asked to see what he saw inside of a box, and Swan said he saw nothing, just darkness. The researcher was disappointed and said, "Oh, that's too bad, let's try something else." Swan said, "No, I see darkness because the light bulb inside the box is burnt out." The researcher was puzzled. He walked over to the box.
Hey, Jello Shots, any chance for you to get Ben? And don't block him, because he's actually funny. And I appreciate him, in a way, when he's not being a dick.
Opened it, and sure enough, the light was out,
Me and Jello had
and a
some good
star
times together.
was born.
I know. You
did.
turned against us, Jello, for stupidity. Petty
Ino
bullshit.
Swan's
And we had good
success in these
times.
early experiments
good times.
got the attention of the state.
It's quieter than us.
You could use the fucking thing over there, the volume up, hit it a couple times
I don't
on
need
the
to.
stream
I can
deck.
do
Well,
this.
okay, or not. Whatever.
Wait.
Or not. Mike's, yeah.
Turn it up. Turn that down.
Okay,
Wait.
cool.
There we go.
All right.
I think I got it.
Okay.
Stanford Research
That
Institute.
better.
You might remember the SRI from our Project Stargate video, which
Yeah,
I'll link
probably
below.
good.
SRI had been remote viewing places around the world for years, but once they found Ino Swan, who was extremely successful at this, they wondered if he could remote view other places in the solar system. There was an experiment in 1973 where Ino Swan was asked to project his consciousness to the planet Jupiter. At first, Swan rejected the idea. Ino Swan never wanted to remote view anything that couldn't be
Thank you, Jello Shots, for saying that about Eugenia. She's a nice girl of YouTube. Thank you for that. People down her so much, and I'm so sick of it. Because, you know what? If you get that girl depressed, she'll become sicker. So drop the shit. And drop the shit of trying to shame her every time she eats. It's fucking sick.
It's really crazy.
Let her fucking enjoy her meal. Maybe, I don't know, encourage her and be like, yeah, that's so good, man. You want to have another one, Eugenia? Like, I could help Eugenia
Yeah.
by just loving her. But all you stupid haters out there, man, you tear her apart, and I'm sick of that shit. Anyway.
That's true.
confirmed. There are plenty of frauds who claim to have psychic abilities, and Swan valued his reputation. He didn't see any value in going to Jupiter if his observations couldn't be confirmed. But the researchers at
Get your ass
SRI
to
told
Mars.
Swan Jupiter was chosen because NASA had probes on the way there
now.
right now. So Swan agreed, and he made a lot of observations about Jupiter that the Pioneer probes soon confirmed. He saw a hydrogen mantle, rotating storms like
It's like an eyeball.
Such an amazing planet.
I know, it's absolutely stunning.
And that's the Jesus planet, is Jupiter, the protector.
Yeah,
'Cause it's
man.
the biggest. They connect it to Jesus.
That's right, body shaming isn't nice.
No, it's-
regardless if you think she has an eating disorder or not. It's not nice.
No.
Yeah, Jello does take the fattest dabs ever. He's the shit. So Jello, be nice and I might mod you. Be a good boy. You like it when a woman talks rough to you, don't you? Arr!
Can we
Yeah.
mute out for a second and BRB for 1 second?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. What the hell is going on?
Damn, I didn't mean to do that. Delete. Jello shots? Man, people frickin' just act like assholes to me for no reason.
Cyclones. He mentioned high infrared readings, the colors of the clouds, and ice crystals in the atmosphere.
The probes confirmed all of this.
They did. Skeptics will say all these observations could be deduced, like, of course, Jupiter has violent storms, we can see them. Same with the color of clouds, infrared, and atmospheric ice crystals. Even if we can't see this stuff, we can deduce that they're there. But Swan saw something else, something new. He said he saw a ring around Jupiter, just like Saturn's ring. But Jupiter's ring, according to Swan, was much smaller than Saturn's and closer to the planet. He said it was made up of dust and tiny...
Dude, that is so cool. I know that's CG. But could you imagine being a little freaking satellite going around Saturn like that and just seeing the rings like that up close? You have a question, Miss Pickles. What is it, darling? What question is it? Is the breast pump on your wish list for Rev's enjoyment?
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of that stuff is for his enjoyment.
It's all for me. She's getting nothing. It's all mine.
Hey, you could throw up if you want to. It's my sex life.
asteroids. This was not something we could see from Earth, or even assume was there.
Did the probe see the ring?
The Pioneer probes in 1973 and 1974 did not...
There you go, we are vultures. It's for coffee. That's right. It's for coffee.
Right. Correct.
I have used the cup. I don't like the cup. It went up my cervix and got stuck in my uterus once. So I'm like, no, 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 no. I'd rather free bleed. Not having that stuff happen to me. I'll take a shitload of mushrooms and watch space videos. It's surreal. Bro. Of course he's gonna drink the milk. That's the purpose.
see a faint ring around Jupiter. But when Voyager
He's never
1
tried
passed
it.
by Jupiter in 1979,
I had breast milk when I was a baby, that's all.
Yeah,
there was a ring.
when he was a baby.
When I was a baby. Because I was breastfed.
I am not this body. In terms of
Coffee
consciousness,
creamer is
and
ex-
consciousness can go places where the
There you get. That is funny. I was about to be in a real bad mood tonight because of stupidity, dumb shit, but now you made me happy. That's a great one. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate you, Aaron.
body cannot.
Ino Swan was so accurate as a remote viewer that people began to take notice, specifically the United States
That's
government.
my Dragnot if you
In March 1975,
Pickle said, with this economy, it's not a bad idea. Hey, honey, I need some milk for my cereal.
There you go. You just fucking out of your tit. Mama milkers. That's the deal.
Dude, we could make some ice cream with that shit.
Yeah. Sell it. That's the new business. That's it.
And yes, that is the sound when milk comes out of the boob and you're just squirting it.
Like a hentai.
I know, right?
In real life.
True sound.
It's wild.
To those who didn't know.
It's wild. For sure.
No, I like the period underwear way better than anything else. It is so absorbent, isn't it, Matt? It's like I bought my wife panties that have a built-in pad. That bitch is absorbent. I know. It's like it's just dry, and it's like, what the hell? What is this witchcraft they've done with these period underwear? I don't know. Did they like cut a freaking ShamWow and like insert it in there? I don't know.
Same type of material.
It might be.
Yeah.
I bet it's cut up ShamWows. We should investigate that. What's in the period panties to make it so absorbent?
There you go. Inquiring minds need to know.
No, they're not thick. They're just like underwear. So I don't even know where the liquid goes. It's like witchcraft or something. It's magic.
Oh, it's a tough one today, folks.
He'll manage.
Ino Swan received
Hopefully.
a call at 3 in the morning. He was told to go to Washington and visit the
man.
Museum of Natural History. There he should stand near the elephant in the central rotunda at noon. So he does. Right on schedule, a military-looking man approaches him and hands him a card. It reads, "Do not speak or ask questions. This is for our safety as well as yours. Please follow me." He's led to a car and seated next to another military-looking man, and in his book he calls these guys the twins. And twin number 2 hands him another card. It reads, "Please do not speak. We need to search you for listening devices."
Oh,
They
fuck
do,
that
and
shit.
handed
It's the Men in Black, dude.
Yup. The Mibs. It's the Mibs. Mm-hmm.
What a horrible thing to say to someone.
That's ridiculous, man.
Oh, you agree? Well, you know what? You can go if you
My
agree.
God.
How about that?
It's just the lowest.
The lowest of the low.
It's a great stage song.
The lowest of the low. You heathens.
Really sad.
And one final card. "We would like your help on a project suited to your talent. Are you comfortable in a helicopter?" Well, Swan takes a long moment, finally nods. The twins take the cards from Ino Swan's hand, then a bag is placed over his head, and the car speeds away.
I love how they have
Though
to
Ino
put the
Swan couldn't
Wikipedia
see,
thing down there,
he felt that
Shanny.
he was driven around in circles. Eventually, he's led
Yes,
from
I
the
do.
car where he
Everyone
hears a
dies.
helicopter spinning over.
I
The
do
space still
partake
shrouded, he's buckled in and flown to a
in the
location
magic
in
brownies.
or near Washington, D.C. When the helicopter lands,
Everything
Swan is led to a
dies.
quiet building and then into an elevator.
Everything
The doors open and the back is finally moved. Swan blinks his
dies.
eyes, adjusting to the light. Then a kindly
We
looking
got
man
typo
introduces
negative.
himself as
You
Mr.
got it.
Axelrod. Ino Swan is obviously nervous. And
I
Mr.
really
Axelrod
miss
sees
you.
this. He smiles, tells him not to
Oh.
worry, that he's in no danger, and offers him a cigar.
That's it.
Swan gladly takes one. It's his brand. The men go to an
Feral
office,
over there.
sit and enjoy a cigar where Mr. Axelrod makes a
Right.
proposal. Axelrod says he
They are
represents a group who
feral.
would like Swan to participate in a
Oh,
remote
we've done
viewing
edibles
project.
together,
For his
Eileen,
effort,
yeah.
he would be paid $1,000 a day in cash, which in today's money is over $6,000 a day.
Inflation, huh?
Yep.
Are we gonna talk about the Federal Reserve and what a scam it is?
Not in this video.
Audit the Fed!
He's
Okay.
not going there.
Settle down.
Definitely not.
So Ino Swan really needs the money, but to get it, there are a few catches.
Awesome,
First,
he throws that
can't
in there,
reveal
the
any
Fed.
of this to anyone and can't speak of it for at least 10 years. The other catch is for the next few days, Swan isn't to leave the facility. He'll be provided with a comfortable room, TV, a gym, swimming pool, and anything he needs, but if he takes the job, he stays on site under constant surveillance. Now, Ino Swan is quiet for a while. As crazy as the past few years have been, he's never been through anything like this. Mysterious calls in the middle of the night, clandestine meetings, subterranean facilities, and now a kind but strange man offers him a lot of cash for an unknown mission. Axelrod sees Swan processing all of this and finally asks if he agrees to the terms.
He's smoking.
Swan nods that he
God
does.
bless you.
Axelrod puts
They're
out a
very
cigar,
comfortable
shakes
with period
Swan's hand
underwear.
and says, "Good.
Have no
Get some
problem with
rest.
that.
Tomorrow, we begin."
This is Minnesota. I love it.
I know.
And it has very distinct features of a satellite dish. It's got the dish itself, the crater shape. It's got a long spike that appears to come out of the middle. All sorts of stuff that looks exactly like a satellite dish on Earth was.
Maybe the craters on the moon are satellites.
Yeah, maybe they are. I'm sorry. It's my bipolar. But that's dumb to mod something like that. Okay? But I'm sorry, okay?
I didn't really mean it.
I hope not.
Well, you know what? Instead of blowing up,
I know.
Maybe
No, it was the bipolar.
yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry. Whoa! Typo fucking negative!
A report.
Johnny,
I hope you have a wonderful day.
Lord Jesus.
Oh. Hey, Queen, if Hussy ever snipes you, always just mention DC Media Girl lawsuit against him.
Ooh.
That gets to him every single time.
Oh,
Oh, really? Well, he did react when we said negs.
yeah.
He's like, I'm not talking about them.
Oh boy.
Now I know why you don't talk about him.
I see. I see. Because he's got money for a lawyer. I see. I was totally willing to be total friendly territory with Hussy, but Bumfungo.
You want to see something really cool? I'll show you something really cool. It's a smoking trick.
What's the deal?
Watch.
All right. Okay. What the hell?
You see what I did?
No.
I took the vape hit, and then I drank my soda, and then I lit my cigarette on, and I blew out the smoke.
Okay. I don't see anything too unique or different about that.
Challenging to do. You try it.
Okay. Well, whatever.
That was cool. Thank you, bro. See, he knows.
Okay.
Don't be a hater, Rev.
I don't see the interestingness of it. But anyway,
And he calls himself a stoner.
I am.
Uh-huh.
Well, no, I'm not. I like marijuana. I'm not a stoner, I guess.
Here you go.
Yeah.
You don't
The
understand.
next morning,
No, I
Axelrod
don't
tells Ino
understand.
Swan
No. You don't.
Yeah.
That was glorious shit there.
Great.
that he'll be remote viewing the moon. And Swan is confused by this, but Axelrod reminds him,
No questions.
right. And Swan is given a list of coordinates and goes through them one by one. Some locations, he doesn't see anything, but others he was able to view large cliffs. see craters, dunes
It's
of white
okay,
powder,
Rev,
all
just
the things you'd
smoke more,
expect to
you'll
see on the
get
moon. Finally, Swan comes across
Okay.
something interesting and confusing. He describes seeing tracks on the
Alright.
surface, tracks that seem to have been made by tractors or some kind of machinery. He sees patterns
Yes.
that look like they were made by wind, even though the moon has no atmosphere.
Supposedly.
Supposedly. Swan
No
gets the
moon
sense
on
that
wind
there
on the
is
moon.
atmosphere there. Then Swan moves
Allegedly.
into a crater which is filled with a green haze. Something is generating light. And Swan notes
be a
that the
purple
light
haze.
is diffused.
You know what? Green haze is a good strain.
Yeah, it is.
I'm just saying.
There's Joker colors in the freaking video right now.
That is Joker colors, man.
Straight up.
Maybe the moon's the Joker and we're all being trolled by him.
Yeah, maybe.
That makes sense.
The white
man.
face paint.
Has to be.
Maybe.
Has to be.
That's the man on the moon, is he's got the Glasgow smile. That's the deal. Alright, I'm convinced.
It's almost like there's a cave in there, though.
Yeah, that's the point. That looks like an entrance to the inside.
It does look like an entrance to the inside. It's like a opened belly button of the moon.
Yeah, it's Chantal's belly button.
Oh my god, we found Chantal's belly button.
We love you, that's a joke. We love you. It's just a joke. It's just a stupid joke.
Oh my word.
Oh my stars. He's eating licorice on my
What you
stars.
doing, Miss Hussy? What you doing, Miss Hussy? You drained your wife's bank account before she left you. Is that why she left you? And then she found out you like sucking dick?
Oh my god.
Is that what it is, Miss Hussy? Oh shit. Oh my god, that's so sweet. Thank you so much.
God bless you. Hey. In the name of Jesus, thank you.
It's the entrance to the cheese mines.
That's right.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna get some freaking Swiss cheese here. Let's continue on.
Oh, finally. Yes, cheese.
And diffused light isn't possible on the moon. You need an atmosphere to scatter the light. So if it's not the atmosphere, what is it? He moves closer to the light.
It's the alien's fart.
Wow.
That's what it is.
The alien cow farts.
Yep.
That's it. See, this is where you get to get the real answers, folks. We have flashes on the moon. It's alien cow farts. Done. You got the truth now, see? That's easy.
Swan sees something that looks like an airfield. He
It does
describes
look like an
large
airfield.
structures like hangars, roads, towers, and machinery. Across
Ooh.
craters and chasms,
Ooh.
there are bridges. Evidence of a
Ooh.
lot of activity, industrial activity. Cut into the rocks are perfectly round holes, like they were dug with large earth-moving equipment. He moves to a different location and sees some structures emitting light of all different colors. Swan goes in for
Mind
a
the
closer
shit out
look.
of the moon.
The domes have windows.
You see little tiny, like, holes through them.
Mm-hmm.
Like lights.
No, they mine the shit out of the moon, and when I say they, I don't even mean us. I mean aliens.
Yeah, man.
Like the
Something's
Anunnaki.
going on.
The Anunnaki were...
There's a Gavin boys. He's like, can I be on camera?
No, I gave them a little more treats.
Oh, that's what they were.
They're begging.
They're more beggins.
They're begging. God, you guys devoured that.
Breast milk cheese, breast milk mozzarella.
See? And then you sell it.
Yeah.
Then you sell it. Like Amaranth has cunt yeast beer.
Brand's Brown Eye says it's pareidolia.
It might be.
We're just seeing things that we think they are because we don't understand what they are.
Could be pareidolia.
Could be pareidolia. You could be right.
Gavin Kit Kat is a boy. He is.
We are watching more moon stuff, Space Boy.
We are. Hey, watermelons. Yeah.
Yeah, baby girls.
What you say? Huh? She wants more. Jeez.
Yeah, she wants more.
She wants more treats. That's crazy.
They're both looking like very sad in their eyes, like, I'm starving.
You guys are... I can't give you any more right now.
They love the treats. Whoever sent the treats, they love them.
They love them too much. You guys take a break and maybe get a little more in like an hour, okay? Jeez. You guys gotta take a break.
Those period underwear would be great for girls who just started their period.
True.
Like, if I had a daughter, I would recommend that. I would get them for her. Be like, here, you'll be fine.
Absolutely.
Do you need chocolate? Yeah. Okay, we'll get you some chocolate.
Such a good thing for women.
Right?
It's such a good thing. For
Oh,
real.
no, they're hungry. No, they're begging for treats.
No, they're not hungry. They're literally, they love these treats.
Jesus, Matt.
What?
Don't say it. I mean,
You could see the comment that... Oh, yeah.
most men aren't, they'd be like, yeah,
Yeah, like, oh,
that's a given.
God. Yeah. Yeah. She's fake, though.
Yeah.
Her shit's fake. She had it made, but it looks good. It does.
My stuff is real,
Yeah.
and it looks good.
See, that's why I like it. Like, yes, you got natural. They come down. The nipples are down. Oh, it's so hot. You're hentai mommy. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Give me the tit milk now. Feed me, mommy.
It sells. She makes 1.3 million a month.
She's amazing.
I know,
She is an entrepreneur on a level that's insane. She's amazing woman.
She's making her coin.
And that guy that was with her was treating her like that.
Oh.
Like, I just can't believe that shit.
I know.
Idiot.
Back to the video.
Back to the video.
And even though the area was dark, he could see a fine mist inside the structures and that same eerie green glow. Swan moves closer. He goes right up to the windows. Inside, he describes
green
humanoid
light, typo
figures
negative,
that look
again.
almost like us. He describes this as an area of high...
Humanoid figures, so it's not freaking humans that are up there, like you said.
The Ponty.
It could be the Ponty.
The Ponty.
They're humanoid.
No, I'm telling you that there's... You know how many lectures and shit I've listened to on this stuff, right?
Yeah.
One of the theories is that the Anunnaki were mining the moon for gold because they eat gold. That's their main food is gold. That's a theory.
I love how the conspiracy dude says look like construction equipment or whatever, never any actual science.
It does look
How
like,
is it not actual science? It's observing something.
It does
and
look-
obviously it's repeated over and over again, so it is a fact what he's looking at.
But you have
He's just
eye-
trying to decipher what it is.
Right. And you have eyes, correct? It looks like something different. It does. It don't just look like normal land masses.
Oh, we need to try that. Janet just said fried boiled eggs in Cajun butter sauce.
Oh! You got me there, Janet. That sounds real good.
We like the beet pit
Oh,
eggs. We do. We like eggs.
oh my God, we love the beet egg. I could eat a buck of it, man.
Normal Fruit said it could be the Ponty.
It could be. But listen,
Yes.
if I did a challenge, I could do a challenge because I like them so much. The beet eggs. Like a bucket of them, literally. Like a painter's bucket of them.
Yeah.
That's a challenge. I might try that someday.
Oh my God, that would be so fun.
Oh yeah, yum. I'll pack it. It's eggs, it's all protein. I'll pack it down like fucking Rocky. Goes, I'll get down there, I got a fight coming up. I eat good eggs, lots of eggs, healthy eggs. And a good cheesesteak down the corner. My favorite. Okay? They got the best cheesesteak. They put the whiz. Okay?
John Summer, that is inaccurate. If people don't give us money, it's fine. It's not like they won't receive rewards in heaven. Stop lying about us.
What?
And God.
No.
Holy shit,
What
dude.
is that? No.
That's a weird twist in interpretation.
That's real bizarre to say.
Could you eat a shit bucket full of eggs? Jello shots, stop being rude.
There you go.
It's called a commode.
There you go. How about the shit bucket?
A commode.
Isn't that funny, Shan?
Why don't you say it in a respectful manner
Well,
for
it's
people
funny.
who are disabled?
It's funny, you know.
Like Jello shots, I don't know why you like treat people like shit. You're fat and ugly.
Whoa.
Like shit. Shut the fuck up.
High activity. Whoever or whatever these beings are, they're very busy, and Swan continues to observe, describing everything he sees. Suddenly, 2 of the beings, then 3, then a dozen, then more, they just stop. They turn to the window where Swan has projected himself. This makes Swan very nervous. He says they see me. Then calmly but
Damn.
urgently,
Jello
Axelrod
shot
says,
said
"Come back,
she
come
got
back."
me there. Then stop criticizing people, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Shit. It's easy to point out your flaws.
Man. Anyway.
Be nice.
Back now. Swan says they're pointing at me. Axelrod tells Swan firmly, please come back quickly away from that place.
Got me there.
Swan wills his consciousness back and slowly
Never. No, you will be a nice boy. No, you're gonna be a nice boy in Jesus Christ's name, amen. You're gonna be a good boy. You're gonna settle down.
I remember watching Jello shots back in the day on G Plus and Nadia's, right?
Thank you, Mikaza.
He was in his garage and he was just like 6-pack after. So how many 6-packs did you drink that night, Jello? I can't remember. But he used to have beer, weed, weed, beer, weed, beer. Holy shit, that was impressive, dude. You're a fucking tank, actually.
We gave 2 people houses.
Yeah, true.
How is that not Christian?
That's pretty Christian.
Holy shit.
That's pretty Christian.
And if we have any meat, which we don't eat, we give it to our neighbor.
Yeah.
So shut up. You don't know what you're talking about, John Summer.
What's your deal?
Yeah, what is your deal? Janet's like, hey, I don't judge. I like alcohol and weed too.
Yeah, I ain't judging at all. He was
I ain't judging, but like, he needs to shut up and stop being so judgmental.
What's the deal?
Holy shit. Let's start this. Talk about consciousness.
opens his eyes. Finally, he turns to Axelrod and says, you already know they're psychic, don't you? Axelrod takes a deep breath and says, the experiment is over. It's time for you to go home.
Neil and Buzz were on the lunar surface. Neil switched to the medical channel and spoke directly with the chief medical officer, saying, they're here, they're parked on the side of the crater, they're watching us.
Though Ino Swan's moon experiment was over, Mr. Axelrod and the secret organization wasn't quite finished with him. About 6 months after leaving Washington, D.C., Swan was in a supermarket. While doing some grocery shopping, he spotted a stunning woman. He describes her as one of the most beautiful women he'd ever seen.
What
Is
was
that
she
right?
wearing?
She was
Don't be
Ponty.
creepy.
Hello?
What is she wearing? That's creepy. I love that.
That's awesome. No, he was annoying to me at first, but I love him now.
Yeah.
Like, I really love him. Great character.
Oh, this is Reading and Retell, Riri. Hi, Shanny and Rev. I was an old Hussy regular. He threatened to dox me after I no longer wanted to donate to him. I
Oh,
would be very
one of
careful with him.
them.
Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Oh, you protected us. They're protecting us.
Thank you.
He's one of he's like Phil.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have known by his voice. He's like fucking Phil. Okay, thank you for the intel.
Just NYC scum.
Oh, that's rough. I love New York.
I'm a New Yorker. I was born in Schenectady.
I know.
I can say it.
I guess, yeah, you have the authority. You're You were born there.
I was born in Schenectady, Miss Hussy.
Oh my stars.
I could take you on with New Yorkerism.
Oh my stars. Look at this disaster.
Be nice.
Look at this disaster of a woman smoking cigarettes and eating food. You don't need those cigarettes, girl. Huh? You don't need those cigarettes, girl.
Yeah.
Oh, that food? Look at you.
Yeah, have some more meatball subs.
Damn, damn.
Science.
Well, Swan says she was barely wearing anything at all. Short shorts, bikini top, and the tallest high heels she'd ever
my
seen.
stars, what a
Tour,
disaster.
Bikini. Tour. She said she liked the ocean.
Excuse me?
LL Cool J. I'm going back to Cali.
I don't think so.
Nice.
Anyway, Swan was obviously very taken with this woman because the chapter in his book, It's Barely Safe for Work, he says when he saw her, he felt a wave of electricity going through him and felt tingling all over his body. Suddenly, he felt the hair on the back of his neck stand up, and in that moment, he had the distinct feeling that she was an extraterrestrial. Now, Swan was very aware of how ridiculous this sounded, and he was about to chalk it up to him simply being smitten at the sight of her. But then he turned around and saw the twins from the moon experiment. So he panics and runs out of the store. But later that evening, he receives a phone call, and he's told to fly to New York immediately and be in Grand Central Station the next morning and wait for contact. Of course he goes. When he gets to Grand...
He actually listened to someone who randomly says that to him?
That's wild.
Go to Grand Station. No, fuck you. I ain't going there. You're gonna
It was
cut
the
me
hot
and-
chick that told him?
I guess so.
Well, I mean, if they're that hot, you might do it anyway.
Dude, how do you know that she's not a sex trafficker?
Well, that's true. Or she's trying to set you up to put you in a place and she's got guys to fucking...
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude.
That stuff happens. I ain't trusting nobody from
That
New York.
stuff, we've heard stories on Ewu of that happening. Hmm?
Ah, fuck him.
Ah!
In Central, he sees
It's
one of the
just
twins
old
standing
news
near a
being
payphone.
repeated.
He gestures at Swan to come
Yeah.
over.
Do you like doing reruns, Miss Hussy? Because that's what you're doing is a rerun everyone's seen 1,000 times. You think it's gonna hurt me? Absolutely not. Because I know the bitch is a liar.
That's the deal. See? That's correct.
And I will be vindicated on Judgment Day.
Look, I'm gonna get so cold in life. Because this is another person. I'm like, oh, maybe...
Miss Hussy's in the chat. How dare you, Miss Hussy?
I'm
you fraud. I thought you were a good person.
Hussy, I'm just sad because I just want to be your friend, man. I wanted to be your friend. You know?
He likes New Yorkers.
I love New York people. They're my favorite people. Look, folks, how could you be in New York and not love New York people? That's right, Donald. See?
Thank you, Freddie McDonald. Let her mom rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mother's dead and you're doing this.
Did he play your mother's video?
Yes.
I'm done, man.
I mean, what are you trying to prove exactly? That my mother hate me and my father went and decided to go with her and lie a bunch of shit about me?
Ridiculous shit.
And you can go and dox me all you want. Everyone has our information anyway.
Doxed us too?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh. No, I didn't think he would do that.
I'm just saying.
Seemed like a doxer.
Shanny, I went to Nizakayuna High School. I didn't know you were from Schenectady.
Mizakiyuna.
Yeah,
Is
dude.
that right? Well, that's cool. What's the deal?
Now go watch my mother and listen to lies, dumb shit. I have something to do.
The phone rings.
Yeah, that's...
It's Mr. Axelrod.
Oh,
Axelrod asks all kinds of questions about his interaction with the woman.
Axelrod, man.
I just think of Jim Axelrod, the Democratic strategist. Yeah. Jim Axelrod. You better watch it.
And Swan
Nacho
released
Man's
the
good on the
story.
6-shooter.
At first,
around
Axelrod
these
is
parts.
suspicious. He demands to know if he knows her, if she saw him, if she might be following him. Now, Swan doesn't understand any of this, and he starts to become frightened. Tells Axelrod he's never seen her before and has never had any contact with her. Now, finally, Axelrod tells Swan,
God, this information has been drawn out over and over and over again. Get off my channel.
Absolutely.
Get off my channel with your bullshit and your stupid made-up drama you want to have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, I'm not dealing with it right now. I'm not.
Yeah, and then you know, I literally.
It's just let's just ignore it, honey.
Nah, well, you're paying attention to it, so now I was going to talk about
All right.
but whatever. Go
I
ahead.
don't want you loud and yelling.
Oh my God. You keep saying me. No, you are bringing the chat up, not me. I'm just following your lead. You bring her mother up. Go to hell, man. For real.
Just stop. What you're doing is abusive, period.
Mm-hmm.
just stay away from her. Swan asks who she is.
Yeah.
Axelrod says all you need to know is that she's very dangerous. Swan says he understands.
Your dog
They chat
is named
for a while.
Axel? Awesome.
Axelrod asks him how his remote viewing success rate is doing.
Love that
Swan says
name.
he's almost 65% accurate, but
It's
not
rated.
quite there. So Axelrod says, when you get to 65%, write the number 65 on a note on your desk and leave it there. Tell no one, we'll be in touch. And just like that, Axelrod hangs up. Ino Swan doesn't hear from Axelrod for a year, but he finally gets his remote viewing success rate to 65%. And just as he was instructed, he writes the number on a slip of paper and places it on his desk and goes home for the night. Now, even though his office is locked and nobody
got
knows
this.
the code,
Okay.
when he
Yeah,
gets
you're
in the
great
following
soldier.
morning, the note is gone. And on his desk is
My
what
bike
looks like a
soldier.
light dusting of powder. And in the powder, someone scribbled 2 words: expect contact. A few days
I love mutts though. They can be the best dogs, mutts. You know, I know I'm prone to love a pit bull, but I'm a sucker for a mutt.
after Ino Swan was told to expect contact, he was heading to the university cafeteria when Mr. Axelrod appeared. Axelrod walked right up to Ino Swan, shook his hand, and asked if he could get away for 3 or 4 days. Swan said sure, and asked where they were going. Axelrod smiled at him and asked, "Have you ever seen a UFO?"
Holy shit!
Sorry, I don't think I can be intimidated by a dude with glasses on and a wig. Ever. Ever. Yes, you snuggle meatball for you. Oh, he was abused, poor baby. I'm sorry. People are so sick.
I didn't mean to even sound Dr. Spacey, doesn't it? Do you hear that whistling sound?
Alaska.
The private jet landed a few hours later. Ino Swan wasn't told where they were, but they had been flying due north for hours, so he assumed this was Alaska. It was the middle of the night and very dark and desolate. Mr. Axelrod, the twins, and Ino Swan then climbed into an unmarked van. Swan was given a thermalized jumpsuit and asked to remove everything metal. They drove 2 hours through winding mountain roads before stopping under a group of pine trees. Axelrod said that it's very important that we're as quiet as possible. It's a 45-minute hike to their destination, and they can't talk or make any noise whatsoever. Swan nodded in agreement, and they ventured out into the wilderness. The twins were wearing what Swan thought to be night vision goggles because he could barely see a few feet in front of him. In fact, during some parts of the hike, he had to be led by the arm so he wouldn't fall into a creek or a hole or stumble over unsteady ground. They finally arrived at the edge of a lake, and Swan asked what he was supposed to do. Axelrod whispered that he should just observe.
You'd gladly rub his shoulders to calm him down. He's so mad, man. DC Media Girl, DC Media Girl, DC Media Girl, DC Media Girl. Should I do it? Oh, I'm doing it. I'm trolling you, baby. How about this, Miss Hussy? I'm sure you'll love this one. There you go, Miss Hussey. Let me fix this text here. Yeah. We kind of have to let it be shown. There you go. Have fun with that. I win. I win. And it is a fact that I don't mind DC Media Girl. So, have at it, Miss Hussey. Did she leave? Did she, like, I have to go? Oh, nah. Miss Hussey saying, I will see you in court for trying that shit. What the hell is wrong with you? What are you gonna send me in court for? I didn't do anything. You're the one who can't talk about her. There you go.
Observe in complete silence, and also to be as still as possible. Axelrod said they detect heat, noise, and motion like mad. Swan's eyes went wide and he mouthed the word, they? Axelrod just brought his finger to his lips as if to say, shh. So, the four men sat in silence for a long while until one of the twins made some kind of hand gesture. Axelrod said, it's begun. At first, Swan didn't see anything, just a fog coming off the lake. But slowly the fog began to change. Swan said the fog was emitting light.
Man, these people's greatest weakness, and I'll tell you this, man. These people's greatest weakness about me is they think I'm stupid. I'm not stupid. Yeah, I'll go along with your game. I'll play along for a while. But I'm not stupid. Thank you, Freddie McDonald, for the super sticker. Yeah, 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 yeah. Woo, 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 woo. Thank you. Shanny owned his ass for sure. Great job. Miss Hussey got blocked. Baby.
Yeah.
So, thank you, Freddy Krueger, for the $1.99 super sticker. Anyway, you gotta get this. Miss Hussey can't say DC Media Girl. So I wrote DC Media Girl in big text on our screen. And they had to leave their live stream before they get sued.
Are you serious? That's brilliant. That was good. That's pretty awesome. Okay.
See?
That's awesome.
I'm good at what I do. What can I say?
That's why I'm with you, because of shit like that. That's fucking awesome. That's awesome.
Oh, you can't say that word. Okay.
There you go. Have fun with that. I got to.
I'm gonna see you in court. That's what she said to me. I'm gonna see you in court.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Send the popo over here. I don't give a fuck. Maybe Kenneth Hussey should stop man evading and talking about people if you can't handle the blowback. DC Media Girl is suing Miss Hussey for $100,000. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. I got them financial problems. I got them court problems. I'm a mess right now. Yes, you were. Thank you, Kara Kuka Hutchins, for the super sticker. Taco lettuce. Taco. For everything. And Sir McDonald. Thank you. Super chat train. Yes. Choo choo. Choo choo. No, I'm not gonna review them on stream. It's none of my business. I'll just fuck with them and troll with them a little. I'm not cruel. I'm just funny.
That's true. You're hilarious.
At first neon blue,
I'm a nice troll.
which slowly changed what he called angry purple. The fog started getting thicker and thicker, and then up from the lake, a triangle-shaped craft emerged. It was about 90 feet wide and emitted.
No, do you got
pulsing
that on
glow.
tape?
Suddenly, beams of light were shooting from the craft, hitting different locations around the area. One of the twins whisper shouted, "We have to move."
It's like a boomerang and then poof, dissipates.
Crazy.
Cha.
Holla. What's up,
So they
shorty?
did. Then a beam of energy hit the area where the men were, and Swan
He
remembers
called
hearing
you
a
a
loud
shorty.
crack
That
like
really
lightning.
got me fucking
And Swan was so
paranoid.
stunned.
I know.
It did. I felt threatened.
He wanted me.
He's super hot and a model, like Jesus.
Mr. All it know-it-all says, will we ever try to help ourselves?
No.
We are.
No, sorry. Yeah, we are.
No, we'll completely give. We have completely given up. We've kind of been bullied to the point where we just don't give a fuck anymore.
Not really.
Yay!
Not really.
I know, right?
That's the truth.
Right?
That's true.
Freddy Krueger's like, what up, Red?
What's up? What's up, Freddy in the house?
Freddy Krueger in the house.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna be
He
eating.
couldn't move. He had to actually
There
be
you
dragged
go.
from the area. And Swan
Oh,
looked
no,
over his
Rev's
shoulder
eating. He's
and saw
starving.
water from the lake somehow
No,
being pulled
don't
into the
gra-
craft.
When I
He
eat, I
described it as a
starve.
reverse waterfall.
Don't grab the
On
food.
dry
I
path,
have to eat
everyone
it.
was completely silent. Swan
That's
just
for
stared out
me.
the window, trying to absorb
Please,
everything he just
no.
saw pieced together. When the van
You're
arrived at the
awful. You're
airport,
stealing
someone
my
started
food. It's all my
Swan
food.
said,
I know it's all your
"I know what's
food.
going on."
I have to have some.
Axelrod said, "Go on."
No. Oh,
Confidently, this was an
God
unknown
did
drone.
that.
And Axelrod, like always, never confirmed or rejected Swan's ideas. He simply
Not
asked
all
Swan
of
to
them.
continue.
A few pieces.
Swan said, "It's our water." Axelrod smiled at this. He didn't agree,
Push the
but he
bag out
didn't
of my
disagree
hand.
either.
We're
Axelrod
funny.
shook Swan's
I know.
hand, thanked him,
That was
and gestured
slapstick
toward a waiting
comedy.
plane.
That
Ino Swan
was.
would be flying
Like
back
Dick Van
alone,
Dyke.
and he never saw Axelrod or the twins ever again.
that needs to be a shirt. When I eat, I starve.
That's it.
Dude, yes.
With my face bald with the A on it.
Yes.
When I eat, I starve.
You're big enough, Shanny. Learn to share. No, it's mine.
All Shanny's food.
It's all mine.
I have to have something.
Oh, Jesus. You don't have to give me every single rumor out there about Miss Hussey. I don't care.
No. I want to be friends, but fuck them.
Yeah, fuck him. He believed there were aliens mining on the moon, and they are not our friends.
Ingo's
Ah!
Ponty aren't our friends. No. Lies.
No, I don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
Sue knows.
Sue knows. Sue Chokeweed. Sue Walker knows.
No, they're not street corn Cheetos. They're street corn popcorn, but you were close.
I showed it yesterday, but I will again. Oh my god. This is the best thing ever, snack ever. I've ever had.
There you go.
God, cat hair. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Ew.
How the hell?
It wasn't in the bag.
Oh.
Oh,
God.
where that came from?
Oh, Nacho Man wanted to rub your shoulders. Make you feel good.
Oh, I'm alright with that, dude.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that, but thank you.
Kept his word
I'm
and
all right.
didn't speak of any of these events for years. He eventually published a full account of the story in his
Okay.
Okay.
Penetration.
his book Penetration, which I'll link below. It's
We are Beavis and Butthead. Don't people get that? We actually are Beavis and Butthead.
That's true.
That's why Mike Judge made Butthead bigger, heavier, and Beavis was skinny, so. We are Beavis and Butthead. Well, Mike Judge told me that.
That's true.
His book Penetration, which I'll link below. His book Penetration.
Anyway,
great book. Ino Swan tells the story.
it's a
with
great
lot
book.
of flair.
I bet it is.
Usually, Penetration is a good book, man.
Absolutely. The Kama Sutra we could talk about. Right. That's some next level shit.
That is. Well done.
So if you're interested in stories like this,
How the hell did he do that with a straight face being our age?
I don't know. He's a good man.
How could you look at that word and not giggle at it? What's wrong with you?
It's true.
it's a must-read. But
Oh, here we go.
how much of the story is true?
I hate this part.
I know, but we have to do it.
Yeah.
So let's break down Ino Swan's story into its parts and see if we can figure out what really happened. We've got the Jupiter mission, the Moon mission, the extraterrestrial woman, and the UFO encounter. So let's start with the woman in the supermarket. Ino Swan felt that this woman was an alien. He thought that maybe an alien or android made to look like an attractive woman was following him. Now this was the chapter that was
android
most difficult
woman.
for me to
The
believe.
Ponte
You
girl.
didn't see a sec-
Nah, man. It's Android.
It's a robot.
It's the Terminator coming back. You remember the Android girl in Terminator 3? Dude, it's her.
I guess so.
I like your clothes.
Oh
I like your car. I like your gun.
my god. And so you get
Now I want to see it. I love that one. I don't care.
one.
I know a lot of people don't really like Terminator 3, but I enjoyed it. I think Claire Danes
She's good.
was good, and I think the guy who played John Connor was good as well.
Yeah. He was
You
alright.
know.
Yeah, he was alright. It's okay. He's the guy that was in Carnival on HBO.
Yeah, man.
That's a great show.
I think he saw the woman, but she was probably human. He was under surveillance by the twins, who we now know to be CIA operatives. I think the most logical explanation is that she was a Soviet spy.
Honey pot.
Yeah, I think so. This was the 1970s, and during this time, the United States and Soviet Union were in the middle of what you might call
Yes.
That's right, Nacho Man. You should love all the Terminator movies.
That's cool. You know,
I love all of them too. I'm a sucker for them.
yeah.
I'm a sucker for Terminator.
My favorite's T2, always, then Terminator, and then Salvation. And the rest are dog shit to me. That's my opinion.
Arnold is
Oh,
a
no.
legend.
Dark Fate was good.
Dark Fate was
Dark
good.
Fate was good.
Was.
Old Sarah Connor. Oh, man.
Sarah Connor's the shit, man. I'm Sarah Connor.
Really are.
I talk to my boys like Sarah Connor talks to John Connor.
You really do.
I'm laughing at that, and it's like, oh my god.
You're pretty dark. But you've gone through a lot.
I'm just protecting them and giving them wisdom.
Well,
call a psychic arms race. We know this from CIA records. We also know that the U.S. was full of Soviet spies. Next, UFO encounter. This was another tough one for me. It was just a very tidy story. Mr. Axelrod knew exactly where it would appear, how it operated, what it would be doing. I mean, if he wanted Swan to confirm something about the craft, I think he could have done that remotely. I mean, if Ino Swan could put his consciousness on Jupiter, he could certainly go to Alaska. And in his book, Swan describes...
He put his consciousness
on Jupiter?
It's odd, man.
Okay.
Light rays
I am Jupiter
UFO
now.
Actually destroyed pine trees and even killed animals.
Jesus
I think
planet.
this is something that could be confirmed pretty easily, but there's no follow-up on it. Now, as for Jupiter, subsequent observations and probes to the planet confirmed a lot of what Ino Swan said.
Sydney.
And his discovery of Jupiter's rings is really a compelling story. We'd never seen those before, and they were confirmed by Voyager in 1979 and photographed.
So now he's a ring on frickin' Saturn?
Okay.
Nah, it's okay. I love this sheet. My mods are pretty good.
So good.
The New Horizons mission in 2007. Finally, the moon. And this is where things get really strange. The CIA had remote viewers projecting to Jupiter, Mars, and the moon. Even though the remote viewers' reports were highly classified, they're not any longer, and their reports are remarkably similar. The problem with the moon is that the U.S. government simply will not allow us to confirm the details. There are reports of astronauts hearing signals coming from the moon, but those signals are dismissed as interference. We have pictures of what look like huge structures on the moon, but the pictures are fuzzy.
Satellites.
And can easily be refuted by skeptics as rock formations.
My theory is all the craters on the moon are satellites.
Wow.
Because there's always something in the middle of them, like a satellite.
Okay.
Just the whole thing satellite, just listening everywhere.
That's interesting.
Right? Where would we get the technology for satellites unless it's from the UFOs? We're stupid and we're violent people.
The extraterrestrials,
That's true.
as Giorgio would say. Extraterrestrial life.
Yes, I must see that pic of your cat stealing the corn cob. Let me see that.
That's like, that's awesome. Oh God, this Mexican street corn from hers. Wow.
Holy shite.
You must have it now. Go get a bag anywhere.
Namaste.
Namaste is right. Bon appetit when you get your bag. Oh my God, it's so good.
That is so cute, Matt. Oh my God, I have so many people who want to talk to me.
You're a celebrity, Dave.
So cute.
You get that? Jan?
Yes.
You get that?
Yes.
You're a celebrity.
Yes.
Okay, good.
DC Media is suing Miss Hussey for $100,000. It's nice. I enjoy that. $100,000. He don't got that money.
This is phenomenal.
I know. You get your snacky foods.
Well, NASA has plenty of those.
Got me a
They're very
bunch of bags.
stingy
4
when they
bags of
release
these.
to
This
the
is
public. And if
phenomenal.
NASA won't tell us what's
Thank
happening
you.
up there, we're going to fill in the blanks ourselves. It's an indisputable fact that Ino Swan was part of secret government experiments for years. If you search the CIA website, there are hundreds of documents that confirm this. And everyone who worked with Ino
What?
Swan 100% believed he was telling the truth about everything he saw. Now, Swan admitted that he got things wrong plenty of times and was always reluctant to remote view places that couldn't be confirmed. So I don't think he's a liar or a fraud or a hoaxer, but did he really see the things he described?
Yeah, I think he did.
Maybe it was just his imagination.
No, I think remote viewing's real.
You do?
Yeah, no doubt.
Huh. Miss Hussey started shit with us. I didn't do nothing to Miss Hussey.
No,
I'm just like letting her go.
Hussey's shit talking us.
But
Fine.
if she
Fuck
wants
off.
to try to make it seem like there's some kind of fret going on, she's being dumb because there's no fret here. I'm
What?
just letting
Fret?
her go.
What are you talking about?
Fret, fight.
Oh, fret. I said threat.
No, fret.
Well, fuck you. You shit talk us.
Just don't worry about it.
That's pretty simple.
Yeah, just let it go, dude.
Only you can answer that.
Not that
If you don't
deep.
believe in remote viewing, then the answer is easy. No. None of this can be real. These are just stories created by someone with an incredible imagination. But if you do believe in remote viewing, as the US government certainly does, then Ino Swan might have revealed the most important discovery of humankind, that we are not alone. The best stories are the ones that make you reevaluate everything you've been taught, that make you question every truth you've come to believe.
Janet made a coffee cake.
Oh.
Janet, will you marry me?
That's incredible. She bakes stuff and all.
She bakes stuff.
That's amazing.
She's yummy.
Very
The
cool.
story of Ino Swan is one of these. Now, after researching Ino Swan, I'm left with more questions than answers. But if enough of us keep asking these questions, one day,
so
maybe
cute.
hundreds of years from now, or maybe tomorrow, we'll finally learn the truth.
Oh, what cute little costumes. Oh my goodness. Oh, my sons are way too young to trick or treat, but that stuff goes by so fast. But I loved getting the costumes and going trick or treating with them.
Yeah.
If I send you in Rev Seeds, would you start a garden? Absolutely.
We can try, yeah.
Yeah, I would try.
Yeah.
See what we can do.
Yeah.
Love it.
Me too.
Truth. And the truth, whether fantastic or mundane, that's all we want.
15+00.
What you want the
Now,
truth?
while it's true that Ino Swan did work for the CIA and did work for Project Stargate, there is no concrete evidence that he saw anything on the moon. But the next episode is the big one.
I believe him.
It's the theory that the moon landing never happened, and it was just nothing more than a film directed by Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah.
I've heard you
Yeah.
say the moon is weird a lot, and you're about to see a lot of evidence as to why.
Oh my God, we're going in Kubrick's.
I love it. This is the best channel ever. That's it.
That's right.
He needs more than Pootie Pie.
Yeah, I'll put some seeds on the wish list.
Yeah.
Can we see watermelons? They just scurried off up
Oh my
the
God, we're
stairs.
chasing each other. Yeah.
Yeah, they got the zoomies. So we're not gonna be able to catch them or come near them. They're not gonna allow us. They're gonna.
No. They got to do that.
Yeah,
They got to do that.
they have to do the zoomies.
They do.
It's their favorite thing.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, when we were in the hotel and Watermelon had the zoomies and she was jumping off the wall.
She kicked your thing over.
She's crazy, man.
50 pounds. She kicked it over.
Ooh, yellow and orange watermelons. Oh my God, that sounds gorgeous.
Huh.
I never had those before.
Me neither. That's cool.
Are they heirloom?
Probably.
Stanley Kubrick is considered one of
Really,
the greatest
his
filmmakers
videos are
of all
perfect.
time. Of his 13 movies, a few are considered classics. But in 1968, Kubrick released 2001: A Space Odyssey. And this is more than a classic, it's a masterpiece. And widely regarded as one of the best science
it's
fiction
an art
films
film.
of all time. And probably the most influential. This collaboration with science fiction author Arthur C. Clarke tells the story of an alien intelligence that visited Earth in the distant past and left behind artifacts in the solar
monolith.
system. The movie features groundbreaking special effects which still hold up today. In fact, the effects looked so good.
Yeah, like they knew that we were gonna talk to each other over camera.
Yeah.
Like they knew that technology was coming.
NASA was always talking to Roddenberry and sci-fi authors to develop shit.
My cat is currently running Mach 3 throughout my house using my wall as a backboard. How this 10-pound cat makes so much noise. When they slide.
Yeah. It's so cute. We just recently watched 2010.
We did.
Which is this is in the series of Arthur C. Clarke film.
Yes, I know that.
Yeah, I know you know that. I'm saying it for the audience.
Oh, okay.
Saying that for the audience.
It's okay, I get it. My cat Caesar literally just bounced and kicked over the stereo just a bit ago. What is wrong with the cats going all crazy right now at the same exact time?
I don't know.
That's weird energy, man. That must be like their one consciousness type thing.
Yeah.
See, he's already doing it.
He's all Kit Kat-y.
He is. He's about to go pouncy.
Gavin Kit Kat.
He's like, no, I have to focus on her. She's gonna get me. He's gonna move.
Boy.
Hi, Gavin.
Hi, boy.
Oh, she's right there.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You can get him.
Yeah.
She's gonna get you, Gavin.
It's the full moon. That's probably it.
Yeah.
Man.
That's it.
Has to be.
Yeah. That's it.
I love my Kit Kats.
They're the best.
That the movie gave the American government an idea. Billions of tax dollars were invested in the space program, but the Soviets were still years ahead of the United States. NASA desperately needed to get to the moon before Russia, but they knew it was impossible. So they turned to one of the world's best filmmakers for help. Because when it came to the moon, if they couldn't make it, they'd fake it.
Man, when Russia figures it out that it was all fake, dude. Like, why does everything have to be about perception and propaganda? Why can't there be any truth to shit? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Amen.
Like, I want truth. I don't want lies. I want truth.
That's why you're a believer.
That might be so.
You want the truth.
Oh my gosh. We should make some moon water.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
That's water that's like gets the
I've heard.
energy from the moon.
I've heard. I'm curious about that.
Yeah, we should like get a bottle
We will.
and like put it at the moon.
Yeah, we'll do it sometime. We'd have to have direct moonlight, and that's not tonight.
No,
It's not anywhere near us, the moonlight.
that's true.
You know? And good luck getting a clear night. Like, holy shit.
Right.
It doesn't happen. You should.
No.
I want to try your fucking mushrooms.
Holy shit, dude. I'm not opening them yet. Give me a minute. I haven't opened them
From
yet.
the moment that Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin set foot on the moon on July 20th, 1969, rumors were circulating that the whole thing was faked.
That's because it was faked.
Yeah, I know you believe that.
I believe it because it's true.
Well, we're gonna explore the theory, but
It's
there
not
are...
a theory. The moon landing was fake.
Yeah, but can you be quiet for 1 minute while I set this up, please?
Fine. Go ahead. Set up your theory.
Thank you.
It was fake.
Science journalist Richard C.
He
Hoagland
has to.
wrote in his 2007 book Dark Mission,
Mission.
that he saw NASA press
Richard
officers
Hoagland.
helping distribute flyers
I know
to the
that.
press, saying the landing was faked. Even though the astronauts brought back hundreds of moon rocks and took thousands of photographs
It's
of
a-
the moon, some people simply
fucking
didn't believe
snow
it.
globe.
Considering the technology of the time, going to the moon and back sounded like science fiction. At one point, almost 30% of the American public believed the moon landings had been faked, and this started to show up in pop culture. In the 1971 movie Diamonds Are Forever, there's a
Yeah.
sequence where Sean Connery as James Bond breaks into
Absolutely.
a warehouse.
There you go.
Bingo.
Shan Connery.
Ha.
I'm Sean Connery.
That's really good.
Do, 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 do.
Yeah. Papa. Good shit. Shan Connery. I like it.
Right?
Absolutely. You're the next 007. Fuck yeah.
Dude, make me the new. I'll be the one
Let
that's.
me rinse this for you. Get Mountain Dew.
Oh, thank you, love.
Mountain Dew.
Lin Ling, where's my bling bling?
and there he finds government agents filming a fake moon landing sequence. He steals a weird-looking moon buggy to escape.
Yes, go on the moon lander. Crash into the building. Whee!
That thing is almost as ugly as the Tesla Cybertruck.
A few...
It is almost as ugly as the Tesla Cybertruck.
I think it's pretty wild looking, the Cybertruck. Cyberman.
Dude, I love The Rock.
Sorry.
Okay?
Yeah.
You got the Nick Cage looking so bomb.
That's a great movie.
Nick Cage is sexy, and I don't know why.
What's the deal?
I don't know why. Why is Nick Cage so sexy? Can someone, like, please tell me why?
Because he just is. He's Nick Cage. He just is sexy. I'm gonna kill my sperm count with some Mountain Dew. Sweet. Not that I need my sperm count, because, yeah. When you won't ever have a child. Well, maybe we will now, actually. This is exciting. My life went from shit to kind of exciting pretty quick.
There you go.
I like it.
There you go.
A few years later, the movie Capricorn 1, starring James Brolin and O.J. Simpson, was released.
Oh, did
yeah,
find the
OJ
real
was in
killers
that.
yet?
Not yet.
Well, I'm sure they're hiding on a golf course out there somewhere.
Capricorn 1, that was a
Capricorn
good
1 told
movie.
the story of a fake mission to Mars.
That was a neat movie.
As millions all over the world watched and listened, the President of the United States spoke to the
Hello,
astronauts
High
across
Priestess.
the
How are
vastness of
you?
space.
High Priestess
There's
of the
only one
Divine.
small catch.
I'm a High Priestess of the Divine. My forehead says so.
What's up, High Priestess? Welcome here. I'll give you
Because he's a
Cheers.
nation's treasure. Hearing that someone thinks Nick Cage is sexy is just killed my sperm count.
Ah!
What?
Well,
What
no.
the fuck?
He's very much got...
Yo.
He has a way about him. He's not that attractive as a male, but he has a way about him.
What?
Huh.
Lane, what? I don't understand. I don't understand.
Nicholas Coppola.
It never happened. It's all a lie.
So because
I
of
love
these
Nick
and
Cage.
other high-profile references,
I love Nick Cage.
the idea of a fake moon landing conspiracy really
Amazing.
took off in the 1970s.
No, the 70s had the best movies, the best music.
Eh,
You got a nice beaver, nice beaver.
Nice
You know
beaver?
how to do it.
He's a bad boy.
Doo-doo, give me that nice beaver, nice beaver.
And he's like... his reaction's great to that.
You got a nice
Beaver, nice beaver. Why don't you go and show it?
What, Scotty's into freaking horror? Let me look here, man.
Scotty!
We're gonna look at Scotty's channel real quick.
Scotty!
Go to Scotty.
Oi!
Oh, he does do freaking... That's awesome, bro.
Alright, Scotty.
I'm gonna subscribe to you, Scotty.
You got sub to Scotty.
We're gonna look at the horror shit that you have on your channel.
Absolutely.
There we go.
Absolutely.
Because I'm a horror fan. Derek, go wash your mouth. Don't tell a lady to wash her ass.
What's the deal with how long you hold lighters, folks? Could you pass the lighter, man? I'd even light the cigarette for you. You know?
Noise. Smoking weed, smoking rim. I don't remember it, shit.
Gracias.
Hecklefish is just a ladies' man.
Funny as
You
shit.
know how to show it.
what are you doing?
Yeah, that song's gonna be stuck in my head all day now. Oh, you don't remember that one by the Bee Gees? Nice Beaver?
Nice beaver.
No, Night Fever. That doesn't even make any sense. Well, what does he have, the flu? It's Nice Beaver.
It's not.
Well, if you
It's not.
I will never look at the song the same. I will always think it's Nice Beaver. Thank you, Lane.
That is absolutely censored. Like, come on now. Nice beaver. Like, no.
The Angry Beavers.
Oh, that's a great show.
That was a great show.
That was a great show.
Great show of my childhood is the Angry Beavers.
I wasn't really into Nickelodeon at that point, but yeah, that's some good shit. That mic's too hot, dude. It's too hot. You got it clipping in the red.
Okay,
folks.
Is that better?
Much better.
All right.
That's the deal,
All
right? You hit it perfect. See? We love John Travolta's around here, folks. He's a Scientologist, absolutely, and they say that he could get away with murder. He's literally murdered people, apparently, and got away with it because it's
probably on Epstein Island. Anyway.
Spent as much time at Club 54 as I did. You know that Nice Beaver makes way more sense.
That may be, but the song is Night Fever.
Agree to disagree.
The conspiracy faded in the 80s, but the internet helped it make a comeback in the late 1990s. By the mid-2000s, the idea that the moon landings had been faked caught on with millennials who weren't alive for the Apollo mission.
It did.
Oh yeah. Shout out to DC Media Girl. DC Media Girl. Shout out to her. She's a boss bitch who worked for Fox News.
Didn't she call to get her kids taken away?
An extremely popular documentary was the Bart Sibrel film. A funny thing
probably
happened on the way to the moon.
Jesus.
Oh, isn't that the guy that got punched out by Buzz Aldrin?
That's the guy.
I just don't give a fuck anymore.
Let's give mods to idiots. Jesus.
I'm sorry, I just
Bad
don't
decisions.
give a fuck anymore.
It's bad decisions. I understand. I do. Whatever.
I don't give a fuck.
That's fine. No, she was probably messed with by Negs because Negs is a... whoa. You know?
He's a fellow borderline. I have to respect him.
Well, okay.
Off
Yeah,
to the moon when you
respect
didn't.
him. We call you
Call a kettle
all
black.
day.
Have you ever thought of saying I misrepresented myself?
Forgive me.
You're a coward and a liar and a thief.
Ooh, that old
Jesus
timer can really
fuck.
throw hands, huh?
He sure
Turn the other
could. But to
cheek,
be
that's
fair,
true.
Sibrel had been chasing Buzz around with a camera,
I was
badgering him
just
to
reading
swear on
from
the
Isn't
Bible
this
that
the part where Buzz, like, punched the dude in the face? Like, I remember Buzz punching some dude in the face.
People that claim it didn't happen, yeah. He absolutely punches them in the face. Yeah, he's violent, dude. He's a violent man, Buzz.
moon landing was real. Buzz begged the guy to back off, which he didn't. Finally, Sibrel called him a liar and a coward, and he got a knuckle sandwich for his trouble. So the
That's
moon
it.
landing conspiracy was
I was right. That was the...
That's correct, yeah. That was it.
There you go.
Smack him.
Punched him right in the face.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
popping
you're
up.
disrespecting the guys massively, you know.
True.
all over American pop culture.
And they just start making
True.
stuff up.
Hey,
Like
Jim.
the Neil Armstrong
Oh,
guy.
one of my
You seen him on the talk
favorite
shows?
Neil Armstrong, you mean the first man to walk on the moon?
Talk about a fish story. Man, and they're buying it.
Oh, yeah.
He's always been so sarcastic during interviews to people.
I love Jay Leno.
And when Joe Rogan started questioning the moon landing, that exposed the theory to a huge new audience.
Joe who?
Joe Rogan, comic, podcaster.
Between 1969 and
If you want to call him a comic. More like the cheap version of George Carlin.
Oh, come on.
He's a bitch.
Be nice to Joe.
I don't like him.
Okay.
He's a sellout.
Ouch.
1972, they had
Miss Hussey, don't make me put her face on. I will. That's it, Miss Hussey. You did it.
What a quality stream. We have that text over everything. This is great stream, guys.
It's
And
awesome.
by that I mean dog shit. Sorry for the dog shit stream.
There we go. Can you stop being so cynical?
I'm just telling the truth. Like, that's over the screen. Wow. This is great.
No, I'm going to clean that up. Give me a minute.
No, it's been that way this whole time that you've been doing it.
Just leave me alone.
Okay, great. Have fun. Have fun.
I am.
That's nice.
You're blowing my fun.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, this is a wonderful stream, guys.
There we go.
Awesome.
Shrink that a little bigger. There we go. And we can take the text off, see? There we go.
It's wonderful.
See?
What a beautiful couple, folks.
What a beautiful couple.
Absolutely. Want to have our kids taken away. It's beautiful.
Yep.
Awesome. God. Wow. Could I smoke some shit with you, babies?
Absolutely,
my
love.
Thank you so much, because I need it bad. Holy fuck. Mr. Joe Rogan, I respect you, and I would love to do a podcast with you. I had a little channel on YouTube way back, and we get along, I think, Joe.
Okay.
He's close to believing in Jesus.
7 attempts, 6 of them successful. That was the only time in history that a human being has been more than 400 miles above the Earth's surface.
Never heard of him.
400,000 people worked on the Apollo project. 600 million people watched the moon landing live. If this is a hoax, it's the greatest hoax in history. Bold claims require...
Not really. Shanny, you're aggravating Rev a bit. Look at him rocking.
No, it's alright.
I'm not doing anything to aggravate him. Why am I to blame?
Well, the stream has kind of been dominated by this DC media shit. And, yeah. I mean,
I'm just causing Miss Hussey not being able to
I understand.
stream.
It's fine. I'd rather do this beautiful show.
All right, well, let's do this beautiful show then.
Absolutely.
Fire bold evidence. Is there evidence that the moon landing was faked?
I'm sorry.
Lots of it.
I'm unmedicated bipolar and just freaking out. Sorry.
Yeah, that's so creepy.
This clip is weird.
An 8-year-old's question. That's my question.
Ugh.
His eyes.
Why does he look at the little girl like that? That would scare me so much.
See how wide his
He
eyes?
seems like he hates her.
Weird. But he said that's my question.
God, what an arrogant douchebag. He's arrogant to even a little 8-year-old girl who's probably told to ask that question. And he's like, oh, I'm going to answer it my way.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that wild? Weird clip. Whoa.
Ooh, I want to try to make Kool-Aid bars. They're like lemon bars, but with Kool-Aid, but I'm going to do that tomorrow. Oh, I've done that before. They're really good.
Cool.
Yeah.
The motivation for faking the moon landings was driven by several factors. The United States was under tremendous pressure to get to the moon before the Soviets. The Soviet Union had already proven they were far ahead of the U.S. in space technology.
The exploration of space will go ahead, whether we join in it or not. And it is one of the great adventures of all time. And no nation which expects to be the leader of other nations can expect to stay behind.
The Soviet Union put the first...
Thank you, sir.
It's so stupid how these stupid dudes in their dick-waggling contests decided to go to a fucking moon where
we'll
there's
go to the moon
there.
and then we'll do the hard thing. Love Kennedy.
And don't apologize, but don't bottle up stuff. Yeah, be more assertive. I think anger management might do you well.
Yeah, it would. It would. I'm a fucking mess. I'm just trying to hold it together.
I know.
Yeah.
Man-made object in
Fine.
orbit with Sputnik 1 in 1957. They put the first animal in space when Laika the dog was launched with Sputnik 2. Laika didn't survive, but in 1960, the Soviets launched 2 dogs and a bunch of mice and rats that did return safely.
Mice
the
and
first
rats?
human in space was Yuri
Oh, yeah.
Gagarin. Valentina
Yuri
Tereshkova was the
Gagarin.
first woman in space. The first multi-person crew. The first spacewalk. The first spacecraft to reach the moon. The first pictures of the far side of the moon. And even the first soft landing and transmission from the moon's surface. These were all Russian achievements. Meanwhile, America's attempts to catch up were not going well.
Oh. Not what you want to see.
I don't think we got anything from you for Rev's birthday, actually.
I don't know.
I know it's true. I know. I'm starving him purposely.
Rumors started going around that the Russians were going to put
I'm just
nuclear
gonna agree
weapons
with them.
on the
Fuck
moon.
We have vowed that we shall not see space filled with...
They're gonna believe it if I tell the truth anyway and say, no, I'm not. They're still gonna believe it, so I might as well just go with them over it, because they're dumb. Rev, what are you smoking?
Oh, these guys.
Crisscross.
These guys, cheap shit. Dog shit. Cheap dog shit.
Truth.
That's what we're smoking. Crisscross, but they're awesome.
Yeah.
I love these better than normal cigarettes.
weapons of mass destruction,
absolutely,
but with instruments of knowledge.
So there was tremendous public pressure to get there first.
We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other things, not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
On July 16th, 1969, Apollo 11 launched successfully.
Thank you, ... I appreciate that. He said my natural hair color is pretty and it's getting so long. Yeah, I'm really enjoying my hair lately. I like it long. I feel like a woman. I'm afraid. So freaking cool, that spiral.
4 days later,
the freaking rocket ships take off and they like spiral.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
That's just so cool.
It is. Oh, I'll just yeah. This is what we smoke. Right there.
Yeah.
You can find them at your smoke shop if it's a good one. $1.60, $1.76 most a pack, and you get 20. They're awesome. Thank God for them. Oh my God, thank Jesus for them. And if you like a shorter cigarette, they have Cheyennes. They're called, like Colorado Cheyenne. Right, Cheyenne Mountain is in Colorado. Is that right? Cheyenne Mountain?
No.
No? Where is it?
I would think Cheyenne Mountain is in North Carolina.
Oh, okay. Whatever. I thought it might have been Colorado. But there's Cheyennes. Really good, too. Cheap, too. I wish
Neil
this was
Armstrong
Green
and Buzz
Fairy.
Aldrin set foot on the moon.
No, you don't.
The Eagle has landed.
We're just gonna ignore that comment. Dude, that's so fucking cool. Why does the fucking camera have to be so fucking blurry, though?
They did it on 7/21, which is a 3-step. They did it on
They had
333.
They had better technology than that shit.
They did it on 33377. Ha!
Yep.
That's funny.
That is funny, isn't it?
It's Masonic. It's all masonry. And then 69, the male and female. Like, that's, oh my God.
That's true.
It's fake as fuck.
Small step for man. One giant leap for mankind.
In just a few years, the United States went from being years behind the Soviets in space exploration to eclipsing all of their achievements. To many people, this was just too good to be true. So skeptics started poring over photographs and film looking for evidence of a hoax. And the evidence was everywhere. The first clue of a hoax was that the astronauts seemed to be casting shadows in 2 different directions. But the sun is the only light source on the moon. On Earth, shadows run parallel. On the moon, not only did shadows go in different directions, but sometimes they were at right angles to each other. The only way to explain this is multiple light sources, like you'd get on a movie soundstage. Studio lights would also explain this shot. In a vacuum with only...
Yeah, that's studio lighted, man. It can't be that bright on the moon like that. Do you know how much radiation those dudes would be taking on?
I know. I watched 2 hours of this on Alex Jones.
Yeah.
It's clear. The photography, because they had an expert photographer take it apart. It's bullshit. It is. But I think we've gone to the moon since. I think. Not sure.
Yep.
A single light source, the shadows on the moon should be absolutely, completely black. But there's a lot of film and photos where, even though the astronauts are in shadow, they're lit extremely well. Now, in the movies, the sun would be called a key light, which is your main light. And this light in the shadows would be from what's called a fill light. But there's no fill light on the moon, only a key light, the sun. There seems to be a Hollywood lighting technique happening here. Now, you're not going to find any direct evidence of studio lights in any pictures from the moon. NASA's too smart for that. But even in big-budget movies, you can sometimes see the cameras and lights in reflections.
There you go.
Now look at this. In the reflection on the helmet, it looks like a neat row of movie lights. And look at the reflection on this photo.
What the heck is that?
That looks a lot like a studio light with the barn doors open. Now here's a photo that shows what looks like a movie prop.
That's it.
This rock is labeled with the letter C, but the crew forgot to remove the label when they started shooting. How about this picture of the landing module? Do those hills look like they're miles away? Or do they look like this was shot on a soundstage? Speaking of those hills, this photo was supposedly taken a few miles away from the landing module.
That looks stupid. Why would that be like that?
It's just a no.
Yeah, that looks really fucking stupid.
I'm sorry.
You know what? Even the mountains, you can see like a clear line. Like almost like it's a painting.
Absolutely, that too. But yeah, it's a photograph, but it's soundstage.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I think it is.
I'm sorry. But it's very possible we've been there now, by now.
I think China has.
No, that all the China shit could be fake too, but
it could be.
You know. There's one thing that we have to do for production before we go any farther. I think. We should restart Stream Deck for when we close. When you get a chance. Just quit the app and reopen. It's easy as shit, you know. Fast. Quit. Yeah. And then restart. And done. Deal. That's not it. Was that it? That's weird looking.
It's gone.
My eyes.
I don't want to do it right now.
Okay.
I can click these.
Awesome.
Then how come the backgrounds are identical?
Because they use the same backdrop.
Now let's talk about stars. On Earth, even with our thick atmosphere, the sky looks like this. But on the moon, with no air, the sky is just black? Shouldn't this...
Yeah, why don't you see any stars?
You wouldn't. No, that's not a thing. You wouldn't. Because the reflection from the sun off the surface of the moon, you wouldn't see stars. Not with the cameras from then. No way. That's not weird.
Sky be full of stars? NASA really thought this one through. If you're gonna hoax something in space, the stars are a big problem. This is because by using a star map, you can not only get the precise location a photo was taken, you can even get the precise day and time. So they had to get rid of the stars.
Above, so below.
When you looked up at the sky, could you actually see the stars and the solar corona in spite of the glare?
We were never able to see stars from the lunar surface or on the daylight side of the moon by eye without looking through the optics. I don't recall during the period of time that we were photographing the solar corona what stars we could see.
I don't remember seeing any.
Small problem. They use stars to help them navigate to the moon.
The astronaut
There you
navigator
go.
finds a known star in the...
Yeah, they can't see stars, but yet they were using the stars to navigate.
You just knock them out. They put them in a semi-zero G simulator for a little bit, and then throw them out and say, "Yep, you were to the moon." It's pretty easy.
Yeah, this is bullshit.
Okay.
Wide-angle telescope. Using a fingertip control, he changes the attitude of the spacecraft to bring the star into line. Once he has the star in position in the telescope, he moves the optical sextant. He lines the sextant up with the star and makes a reading.
Mason's
so are there stars or not? Which
Ain't
is
that funny?
There's a lot of evidence stacking up that doesn't look good for NASA or the moon landing.
NASA means to deceive in Hebrew.
Here you go.
We're just warming up.
That's it. What a great video this was.
Right?
Wow. Y-Files is
NASA
amazing.
and the government faked the moon landing.
That's it.
Was basically, it was technically impossible to do it. And they simply had to come up with some sort of alternative that they felt the public would believe.
I believe, had they wanted to, that NASA could indeed have pulled off the greatest hoax of all time, never sent anyone to the moon, and recreated it in a television studio.
Can you realize that you and I, that all of us, have actually begun the exploration of another world?
The United States Geological Survey decided to build a model of one part of the lunar surface in an
I have a
area
point on this. Could
accessible to
you pause
present
it just one
research
second?
centers.
Yes, sir.
Here's my point. Okay, you're meaning to fucking tell me. Number one, NASA says to the question when you ask it, why haven't we returned to the moon? They tell you because we lost the technology from 1969. You're full of shit.
I know. They
Number
keep
two,
it.
yeah. Number two, they erased or they lost and they got erased the original tapes.
Uh-huh.
Bullshit. You're lying. Also, last point. You're meaning to tell me they had the technology in 1969 to broadcast live from the moon when we just got Wi-Fi when? In 2008? 7? It's bullshit. Thanks.
4, 3, 2, 1, fire!
That's it. Vietnam. That Vietnam shit.
Bro, that was cool.
Reflections of studio lights, accidental movie props, repeating backdrops. There's a lot of evidence suggesting that the moon landing wasn't filmed on the moon, but on a soundstage. The lunar module engine puts out 3,000 pounds of thrust, and the lunar surface is covered with dust that was described as fine powder. If that's true, why did the engine leave no mark on the surface? And
why, if it's a fine powder, why isn't that thing coated when it landed in that fine powder?
Yeah, it's like perfectly set there.
Yeah, it's like perfectly clean aluminum foil, gold aluminum foil.
Yes. Yes.
This is stupid.
I mean, man, when you look at it, yeah. Yeah.
You can't really think there's something that just removes gravity. Huh?
No, I said a zero gravity simulator, which existed in the 60s, without a doubt.
Yeah, it's called an airplane.
You drug the guys, you throw them in that. They come out. We were to the moon. Yeah, you were.
Or they're Masons and they knew they were lying.
That's likely.
And shouldn't there be dust everywhere? Even the footpads are clean and shiny. So either the landing module was sitting there, or it was gently lowered down by a crane. And you'd have to lower the thing gently. Look at it. It looks like tinfoil and curtain rods held together by duct tape.
Yeah.
More evidence that a crane was used is when the astronauts separate from the module and return to orbit for pickup. Look at this. The module separates.
Oh my God, Dr. Strangelove scene.
It seems like a line just...
Absolutely. We don't have that technology anymore, by the way.
Yeah.
From the 60s. 69. Give me a break.
This is dumb.
It's
It's back
insane,
to
I
orbit.
think. Yeah.
And look how slowly it moves. Where's
Come
the
on.
rocket plume from the engine? What's
Yeah,
allowing
exactly.
this to fly all the way to orbit?
Why would that little dinky thing carry that much fuel?
And
It
you-
looks like it's not carrying any fuel.
It looked like a movie scene, 100%. You
It
get
did.
these little things that shoot out.
Exactly.
Like,
If
come
you watch
on.
the footage
Like,
closely,
Nah.
it looks like
Look
the
at
object
that.
is wobbling
Masters
a
of
little
the
on
universe.
cables or wires. By the way, who shot this footage? There was no camera remote control, but somehow the scene...
Yeah, exactly. How did they shoot that footage if there's no camera with a remote control?
Hello? How did they see it on Earth? Come on.
Right?
There's no wireless technology like
This,
that.
we got lied to, guys.
Oh, it's transmitted by radio waves. You're full of shit, guys. No, we had Wi-Fi in 1969. No. That's hilarious.
There you go, Ghost Malone. I agree it's a Van Allen radiation belt why we haven't gone.
There you go. That, yeah, it's not survivable.
I agree with that.
But people say, well, it's kind of survivable because
That's
we have
right.
because NASA puts the lead shield on the craft. No, that lead won't protect them that much. They get blasted by radiation. They claim every time they go up there. This is ridiculous bullshit. I'm sorry. I don't think we've been outside the dome. I don't think so.
Nah.
We're not allowed to.
There's not a way to remove even a large amount of gravity to make low gravity. You literally can't do that while on Earth.
That's not true. You can simulate low gravity with to things like water tanks. You can simulate weightlessness.
It's a simulation.
Yes, you can simulate.
Doesn't mean that it's accurate to low gravity.
There's still gravity, but you can simulate it. Jesus God, are we in second grade?
Yes.
Okay.
is framed perfectly. They're zooming in and out. The camera tracks the object up into the sky, but conveniently loses the object when it gets...
There you go, Ghost Malone. He says it takes 8 feet of lead to protect from space radiation.
Exactly, and they don't put that on the craft.
Exactly. It looks like aluminum foil. Gold aluminum foil.
Yeah. This is ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous when you really look at it at its face.
I'm sorry, Tilly, that conspiracy theories make your eyes bleed and your brain boils.
Well, then that's not
maybe
for you then.
Maybe you shouldn't watch it if you're getting so emotionally attached to people just watching sci-fi shit.
We love it here. If you don't like that shit, this channel's not for you, trust me. It's not.
Chill out, man.
It gets a lot worse
If
than
you have to
moon
be
landing.
emotionally unstable in order to get your point across, you're probably not going to get your point across.
There you go.
It's too high. But the camera does pan around the surface. Who's working the camera?
Yeah,
Speaking of
exactly.
cables and wires, look at this footage. Does this look natural?
It's on wires.
You can see a little flicker of light once in a while.
He's on wires.
Obviously.
He's on wires, absolutely. Suspension wires. Come on. This is not 0G.
Chat explains basic 8th grade earth science. I know, right?
No, I explained the concept of simulating no gravity. You can do it.
My God, do you have to be a debate lord?
What? This is stupid. I mean, it's basic stuff I'm saying.
Just chill out, man. If you gotta go and be a trigger fairy.
Oh my God, this is ridiculous.
You're in a timeout until you learn how to be a good boy.
It's so sad. You're pathetic, dude.
Be a good boy. Stop triggering the Rev.
I'm not triggering. This is stupid people. That's all. My dad couldn't handle it either.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't.
Oh my God, there's wires everywhere. Look at this shit.
And pounds of thrust. And the lunar surface is covered
a
with
little
dust
more.
that was described as fine powder. If that's true, why do they...
Step 13 on the decal.
This is
And how is the
bullshit.
accidental movie props,
There we
repeating
go.
backdrops, There's a lot of
You can
evidence
see the
suggesting
wires.
that the moon landing wasn't filmed on the moon, but on a soundstage. The lunar module engine puts out 3,000 pounds of thrust, and the lunar surface is covered with dust that was described as fine powder. If that's true, why did the engine leave no mark on the surface? And shouldn't there be dust everywhere? Even the footpads are clean and shiny. So either the landing module was sitting there, or it was gently lowered down by a crane. And you'd have to lower the thing gently. Look at it.
Lunar rover, you're right. Illuminatium foil. Bro.
It's confirmed now.
It's confirmed.
It looks like tinfoil and curtain rods held together by duct tape.
That is
more evidence that a crane was used. Is when
confirmed.
the astronauts separate from the module.
Hi, Mike.
And return to orbit for pickup. Look at this. The
module
separates, and the astronauts gently lift back to orbit.
Dr.
And look how
Strangelove
slowly it
looking
moves.
footage.
Where's the rocket plume from the engine?
Dude, I can make a better looking video than that.
Well, now. This was the 60s. So.
I know, man.
This is 69, man.
What's allowing this to fly all the way to orbit? If you watch the footage closely, it looks like the object is wobbling a little on cables or wires. By the way, who shot this footage? There was no camera remote control, but somehow the scene is framed perfectly. They're zooming in and out. The camera tracks the object up into the sky, but conveniently loses the object when it gets too high. But the camera does pan around the surface. Who's working the camera? Now, speaking of cables and wires, look at this footage.
The wires.
Look at.
Or does it look
You'll
like
actually
he's
see
being
the wires in
lifted by
some of them.
wires?
Yeah. I'm caught on the wires, dude.
Wires.
Come on.
Wire. It.
Well, wait a minute. Wait. That's not actual.
No,
lunar,
no, I don't think
that's
so.
Fake fucking-
That is, though.
That is. Come on.
We can do it.
Easy.
There's a little light thing. Gotcha.
You're busted.
Busted.
That's it. Okay, Adam Savage would bust the myth of this being real. He would bust it in a minute. Adam Savage. He would have a piece of scientific data that would show it's fake. Proven. Adam Savage would do it.
You can't believe you're watching a live from Evan Shanny, Andrew Neely. Phoenix, Arizona shouts out, "What's up, Phoenix?"
I'd love to live in Arizona.
Me too. Shout out to Andrew Neely. Shout out to Andrew Neely.
What's the deal? 13th Step. That's a Perfect Circle album.
I understand that.
I know where it came from.
Evel.
Repress O2 package, and at that time.
Look at that. It's a wire.
It's a wire.
It's a wire, dude.
It's a wire.
Pretty simple, folks.
It's a wire.
Come on.
Can the American government just please come out and just say what actually happened? I mean, this is a new era. This is a new age. We can come out and admit our mistakes that was befallen on us as Americans.
It was about a week I waited. I'd say I love this sheet. Something like that. Or two. A week or two.
I grew up on Adam Savage as well. I still watch him.
Oh, he's amazing. I love him.
I know, right?
I love him.
I'm dumb?
No, you're not.
I'm dumb.
No way. That's just not true.
Footage of Neil and Buzz putting up the American flag. But if they were both on the moon's surface, who's shooting the footage? And how is the flag waving if there's no atmosphere on the moon?
Exactly.
Now, sure, we've been
Why
told
is it
that there was
waving?
an aluminum tube holding up the flag, but it seems to be moving around a lot. Now here's a picture.
Every time he moves past it, it waves. Like wind is happening.
Fake is a $3 bill.
Hmm.
All right.
It really is.
It just is. That's why
What an
Till
Apollo astronaut
Lindemann was
spacesuit
like,
looked
"Hey, you're a joke."
But look at the soles of the shoes.
In the video for
They don't
America.
look anything like the footprints the...
Wait, yeah, the soles of the shoes look different than the imprints. You see how there are lines there?
Yeah.
Look at the shoes.
Exactly. But look, at the end of this, remember, he comes back with facts that pretty much debunk a lot of this. Okay?
Nah, man, the shoes says it all, man.
Well, he debunks that, I think. Okay? There's a good case to be made that it's real as well as fake. Okay? Both sides. I think it's clear. To me, it's fake.
I guess someone else needs a 24-hour timeout so he learns how to be respectful to people. Ghost Malone, please grow up and learn how to speak like a rational adult. Thank you.
astronauts supposedly made in the lunar dust. And what about the heat? The surface temperature on the moon during the day is over 250 degrees Fahrenheit. That's as hot as an oven. The film inside their cameras should have melted.
Pretty hot.
But there are thousands of pictures that all came out perfectly fine.
Well, fine, except for the whole wrong shadows, no stars, movie props, visible lights, and stuff being hoisted by cranes.
Right.
That's correct.
Except for that.
No, the
And there
no
are plenty of
stars thing
photos
is
that are flat out doc.
simple. The surface of the moon would be too bright to catch stars.
I don't agree with that statement.
No. From a photography expert, that's true.
Okay.
Okay.
If you remember our episode on NASA's Mars cover-up, we proved that the photos of Mars were altered before being released to the public.
They alter all
This
their
is a technique
shit.
perfected
Why?
during Apollo. The Apollo handheld cameras had special crosshairs on them called Rousseau marks. And these were here to help make sure the photos were printed properly from the negatives and not distorted, and to make it easier to stitch photos together for panoramas. But in some of the photos, the crosshairs aren't there, or are only in part of the picture. In other photographs, objects appear in front of the crosshairs.
Oh, wow. Oh, man.
They even faked the crosshairs.
That's an interesting one.
Oh, that's sad.
That's really interesting, actually.
That's sad.
The object's in front of the crosshair.
That wasn't available with that technology.
No. Not that we know of. No. Well...
Now that's physically impossible, unless the objects were added after the photo was taken, by layering them on top of empty backgrounds. And there are even more problems with the photography. Here's a picture of an Apollo astronaut saluting the American flag. But look at his feet. The shadows don't even reach them. It's like he was edited in later and somebody forgot.
Yeah, why doesn't he have a fucking shadow but everything else does? That's a good point.
That was one of the biggest parts of the presentation on InfoWars was the shadows are messed up. And
yeah.
It doesn't look right.
There should be a shadow below his feet.
But see, the way NASA gets out of this is they say that they do edit their photos. That's how they get out of it.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I want to see the originals, not an edited photo.
Oh, you can't. They're gone.
Oh.
You can't. They're gone.
They're like those Instagram girls that always has to have a fucking filter.
Always, yeah. This is the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, except for reality. You know? They're altering your reality.
Got to add a shadow. Now, even if we could explain all these anomalies in the photos, there's a big reason why nobody can get to the moon. A reason why human beings can't leave Earth at all. At least, not yet. The reason is real and scientifically proven as fact. Radiation.
That's it.
There you go.
That's it. Van Allen belt.
Exactly.
Period. You're done.
You see the ascent stage suddenly pop up without any exhaust plume whatsoever, as though it were jerked up by a cable.
Our research suggests that images of the Apollo landings are not a true and accurate record. In our view, the Apollo pictures were faked. Many of the images are replete with inconsistencies and anomalies.
There are problems with almost every aspect of the visual records, equipment, and technology used to supposedly put a man on the moon.
Okay, if there's holes in the evidence, you can't rely on it.
No. That's right.
Period.
Yeah. There are holes.
There's way too many holes.
Yeah, there are.
To not see a deception.
So, what do we do with that? You either go, I'm not sure, or it's bullshit. You can't say it definitely happened. There's no way.
I'm calling bullshit on this.
It's either bullshit or you say, I'm not sure. You know? Saying it definitely happened is dumb because there's so many holes.
Nobody's reasoning with these people. Go away.
Do this because we're trying to run a show.
Just go away. I just don't have the energy for people like you.
But there's one even bigger
Go
problem we
debate
haven't
Lord
dealt with
somewhere
yet.
else.
There's no way the astronauts could have even escaped Earth's orbit, much less gone to the moon and back. Radiation. In 1958, scientist James Van Allen discovered two enormous belts of high-energy radiation surrounding the planet. The Van Allen radiation belts are a pair of toroidal belts,
donut-shaped
belts of high-energy particles. Any object leaving the Earth's orbit to visit the moon or beyond has to pass through them, and they extend out about 37,000 miles from Earth.
Damn.
These two radiation belts have different
37,000.
compositions.
Oh, look at that number.
Interesting.
Isn't that fantastic? This is all Mason shit.
I know.
It is.
Let's hear this.
The inner belt above the equator contains energetic particles that are charged up to 100 million electron volts. The outer belt is electron plasma from the sun's solar wind, and it has energies in the 10 million electron volt range. When it was first detected, the strength of the radiation was so powerful that scientists thought they had recorded a Soviet nuclear test. These high energy particles can penetrate.
Watermelon.
She's begging for it, man. Gavin's just waiting there.
Computers then were the size of Walmart. How big was the spacecraft? It would
Right?
have had to have computers as well.
Come on.
Exactly.
That is bingo. That's another great point.
It is a good point.
It really is.
Computers were huge then.
Massive.
Penetrate spacecraft, damage instruments, and are lethal to astronauts. But we have photos and even film of the Earth taken from much farther out. How could this be faked? Well, the astronauts never left low Earth orbit. From there, the Earth fills the entire window of the craft.
We only have one window that
there's a
has
full
a view of the
shot of
Earth,
the
and
Earth.
it's filled up with the TV camera.
Allegedly.
Your
It's a
view
window.
now is probably better than ours is.
There's
so to
the
get this
purported
film
Earth.
of the Earth,
Yes.
they blocked out
The
sections
face
of the
on it.
window. This film is an outtake.
Like a guy-
The
it's a
astronauts
cartoon
didn't
like
realize
this.
they were still rolling. They said the camera was pressed up against the window to get a good shot of the Earth, but that's not true. You can see someone pass in front of the window, then quickly jump out of the way. And here you see the dim work light that was used so they could operate the camera. We're not supposed to see this. We're also not supposed to see this. Someone adjusting the insert that controls the shape of the Earth. Now remember, they're in low Earth orbit, so the Earth is actually really bright and fills the whole window. How do we know? Because when they open up the iris of the lens, we can see it.
Holy sh!
Oh my god. Are you for real? Whoa. I haven't seen that one.
Nah.
Oh my.
Interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, we can't pass through the Van Allen belts yet. Don't take my word for it. Take NASA's.
As we get further away from Earth, we'll pass through the Van Allen belts, an area of dangerous radiation. Radiation like this could harm the guidance systems, onboard computers, or other electronics on Orion. But Orion has protection. Shielding will be put to the test as the vehicle cuts through the waves of radiation. Sensors aboard will record radiation levels for scientists to study. We must solve these challenges before we send people through this region of space.
I guess we're still working on solving this issue? Because I thought we...
But we're also really pushing the boundaries in terms of where we're going forward with exploration. I think humans are naturally driven to do this, and this is really the beginning, I think, of human beings leaving low Earth orbit. I certainly plan on being around to see that.
I don't want to be a jerk because she seems like a nice girl, but newsflash, the moon is way outside low Earth orbit.
The plan that NASA has is to build a rocket called SLS, which is a heavy lift rocket. It's something that is much bigger than what we have today, and it will be able to launch the Orion capsule with humans on board, as well as landers or other components to destinations beyond Earth orbit. Right now, we only can fly in Earth orbit. That's the farthest that we can go. We only can fly in Earth orbit. That's the farthest that we can go. And this new system that we're building is going to allow us to go beyond and hopefully take humans into the solar system to explore. So the moon, Mars, asteroids, there's a lot of destinations that we could.
Why would he mention the moon? I thought we could get to the moon.
Yeah.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
God, this is such a joke.
I mean,
go to.
I
We're
think
building
so.
these building block components in order to allow us to do that eventually.
Once we travel beyond low Earth orbit, the crew will be exposed to larger amounts of radiation. So we have to design both the crew protection systems and our electronic systems to withstand this radiation.
But didn't we already design those protection systems for Apollo? Why don't we just use that technology?
I can go to the moon in a nanosecond. The problem is we don't have the technology to do that anymore. We used to, but we destroyed that technology, and it's a painful process to build it back again.
Oh, you destroyed that technology. Why did you destroy such a memorable technology like that? Was it the gold aluminum foil? Was that your technology?
Oh, that's such a joke, dude. Oh my god. That is such a joke that they think we would believe that.
We don't have the technology anymore because we destroyed it.
But it's 2024 and that was 1969. Well, we can't back engineer it from 1969. I'm sorry. We just can't do it.
But we can back engineer from spaceships.
Sure. Are you fucking serious, guys? You guys better get better, like PR or science, like a good sci-fi writer you need. Or something.
I'll sign up.
Yeah.
I can think out of the box.
I would sign up too. I wrote a novel about sci-fi shit, so.
Hire me, NASA. I can make you lie even better. Sorry. You see how full of shit I was there? Proof.
We destroyed the technology and we can't recreate it? So nobody wrote anything down? That seems
Give me a break,
irresponsible.
dude.
Oh, you mean irresponsible, like recording over the original moon landing tapes?
Yeah, NASA
Yeah.
did that. There are no original high-quality moon landing tapes. They were erased and reused.
Allegedly.
The footage we see of the moon landing was taken in a very strange way. NASA took a video feed from the moon and projected it onto a screen. Then TV stations pointed their cameras at the screen. The stations wanted a direct feed, but NASA refused. That's why the moon landing footage is such a mess.
So they were pointing the footage of the moon on one screen, and that's how the news got it from a projection screen. They were taping a projection screen.
Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. Well, that makes sense.
God, I didn't even graduate college, and I can explain everything you think.
Okay.
Really, what am I thinking now?
Explain getting past Van Allen belt. How'd they get past the Van Allen belt?
Yeah, Miss Smarty Pants.
How did they get past the Van Allen belt?
Come on, Smarty Pants.
And don't give me lead shields. It's not enough lead to protect them from death.
Do you know how heavy that ship would be if it was 8
You're
feet
done.
of lead?
You're done right there. You're done.
Anyway, the best way to protect a fragile human body from Van Allen radiation is lead shielding. But even a thin layer of lead would have made the Saturn V rocket too heavy to get off the ground.
Exactly.
I just said that.
Bingo. I didn't take one.
Oh.
Thank you.
The only protection they had was a thin sheet of aluminum. But aluminum melts at about 12.
Oh my god, I was right. It was a thin sheet of aluminum. Ha! Guess I'm stupid now. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Eat my ball sack.
That's it.
1200 degrees Fahrenheit.
Eat the ovaries.
The electrons
Good.
in the Van Allen belts have energies of millions of volts. Now this would equate to a temperature of about 10 million degrees Kelvin. So how did NASA overcome this problem? They didn't. Instead, they called Hollywood.
Here comes Stanley, you know.
We can't get out in space. We'll burn to death.
Say no more. I got your movie.
All right, that's cool. We really need to kick Russia's ass. This is for patriotism, to lie to the American people and the whole world that we did something that we didn't do, but we're gonna say we did. For America.
Yeah, and distract from other things. Yeah.
Dumb
Absolutely.
shit.
Absolutely.
Our parents were dumb.
I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal.
You're a fucking liar too, Kennedy. Fuck you.
He still tried to do some stuff, though.
Yeah.
He did.
Before this decade is out, of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the Earth. No single space project in this period will be more impressive to mankind or more important for the long-range exploration of space.
But right now, we need a 10 to 12-year program that has as its ultimate goal the man domination.
In other words, we need to suck the American people of all the money they have with this deception so we can go and put it in the military-industrial complex.
We must colonize whatever's on that moon because we have to colonize everything. Are there aliens on the moon? Sure. Genocide them. Because we need to colonize.
Psychos.
Yeah, that's what they are.
Of space. And if we don't, we're going to be in trouble.
To put people on the moon.
Yeah, people have been saying they've been going out in space for years, and like, I don't see any trouble, dude. Like, what are you fucking talking about?
And with enough fuel to enable them to return safely home to Earth.
Liars, son of bitches.
Is still a larger and more powerful rocket, however.
A member of Congress said today that he was tired of saying the United States second to Russia. And
Is that why? I have a bigger dick than Russia. Yeah. See, Russia? You see this thing?
Exactly, twirling it, yeah. We got to the moon. We put the man on there. We did the man thing on the moon. See? We're better, bigger, thicker. See? That's it.
The funny thing is, Russia knows you're full of shit.
I mean, they do. They do. And Russia knows they're full of shit.
The future will tell whether we'll manage to close that gap.
It's going to take some time, and I think we have to recognize it. They secured these large boosters, which have led to their being first Sputnik and led to their first putting their man in space. We are, I hope, going to be able to carry out our efforts with due regard to the problem.
They always act like Russia's going to fucking attack us.
I know.
And they never do.
No.
This is so dumb.
It is a lie to perpetuate the military-industrial complex. You said it.
Yeah. I just, like, seriously, I've, like, given up on humanity.
Oh, I know.
Like, seriously.
You're a Christian nihilist almost, yeah.
I am. I've given up on humanity.
Yeah.
People are so dumb. They believe the most stupidest shit without any proof. Really? They see it on video and they're like, this has to be true. No, this is propaganda. It's always been about propaganda.
Of the life of the man involved this year. But we are behind.
Kubrick's Odyssey is a short film created by Jay Widener in 2011. Recently, it gained attention after being picked up by the Gaia streaming network. This film is the primary reference for the theory that Stanley Kubrick filmed the moon landing.
Ooh! Oh, Gaia has this film called Secrets Hidden in Films of Stanley Kubrick.
Nice.
I know. I've looked at Gaia. Gaia looks really interesting and like right down our alley of the things we like to look at.
Yeah, that's true. It'd be worth it for us, probably.
Maybe we could get a free thing on it.
Probably.
And see how it is.
Yeah. Definitely, that'd be sick.
I'm just saying.
That one documentary that they recently did was produced by Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah,
the Baskin and Robbins guy thing.
You're right.
And 70s. By 1964, NASA knew that sending men to the moon was impossible. The deadly radiation belts, issues with chemical rockets, and weight and radiation shielding issues. It made it unachievable. Kubrick became involved when someone in the Pentagon...
Shit, there it is. There it is.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Showing exactly how absurd all of this shit is.
It really does.
Uh-huh.
It's true.
It's absurd, war. Because it's stupid. Why are we killing each other? What the fuck? It's all about land grabs. That's all it is.
That's how fucking dumb it is.
Real estate.
Mm-hmm.
It's Trump stuff. Real estate stuff, folks.
No, war is just dumb, plain and simple.
Mm-hmm.
Like anyone who perpetuates or gives an excuse for or thinks that war is good, I just look at people like those type of people like ignorant, stupid idiots. Because we can use our voices to express ourselves instead of our fists.
Mm-hmm.
We should have learned that in grade school, but obviously people are still obsessed with violent tendencies, and that's why the aliens don't come here and say, hey, want to join us and we could have really cool space adventures.
And there's a whole bunch of pretty rich families that like perpetuating this for their own sake.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
It's a fucked up situation, but Jesus will fix this.
It's not free, but it's cheap for a subscription. Thank you. I love VG.
Cool.
How was it, by the way?
John saw his 1963 film Dr. Strangelove.
Yes, that is my part.
That's the scene.
Yeah. Maybe that's how I should go.
On a bomb towards Israel.
No. God, no.
No? Okay.
No, just for funsies.
Oh, I heard.
Like somewhere safe where nobody or no animals get hurt.
Okay.
Like the moon. Go to the moon.
Impressed by the special effects, this person offered Kubrick a secret project, faking the Apollo moon landings. Kubrick was persuaded using a carrot and stick approach. If he helped fake the
Hi, Skittle Kisses. How are you, baby girl?
landings, he would have artistic freedom and financial support for his future films. That's the carrot. The stick was blackmail.
No one knows how the powers that be convinced Kubrick to direct the Apollo landings. Maybe they had compromised Kubrick in some way. The fact that his brother, Raoul Kubrick, was the head of the American Communist Party...
Maybe your dad was Stanley Kubrick.
Nah, close though. Close.
Yeah?
Yeah. I take licorice. Yeah, licorice kisses.
You should hide one in my pussy.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
I have to put that sugar syrup on you too.
Yes.
She has Skittle kisses. I have licorice kisses.
Yay.
Yeah. You like licorice?
I do.
You want a piece?
Thank you. I love this sheet. I figured debating over war and religion and stuff like that is a waste of time. We were blessed to have on this earth. I garden instead. Shanny, you could garden. That house isn't rented. That's true.
Yeah.
I'd love to garden.
The soil isn't very good here, though. It's like clay.
No, we would have to get some soil and
Pots.
some bins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bins. Yeah. True.
But that would be so nice. And
I'd love that. Yeah.
That we could have the Kit Kats smell them.
Mm-hmm.
Because they love the smell of vegetables.
They do.
They love the smell of pizza.
But they won't touch it.
They won't eat it, but they will sniff the fuck out of it.
They absolutely will. And they like the heat.
They do like the
that
heat.
it generates.
Yeah.
They sit on it.
That too.
Watermelon. She sit right on top of the pizza every.
Man, I sure wouldn't mind another calzone.
Oh man,
that stuff is so good.
You got Chinese though tonight.
I know.
May have been one of the
love
avenues
that
pursued by the
calzone,
government
man.
to get Stanley to
You
cooperate.
really like that calzone.
So a deal was made in 1964. Kubrick was given 3 years to complete 2001 in order to test the filmmaking technology necessary.
Skittle kisses, that's amazing. Kiddie pools are great for gardening.
There you go.
That's a good, yeah. Or, yeah, those cheap plastic bins. That's what I used when I was poor as shit. Still poor as shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I'm content.
Well,
To make the moon landings appear believable. To assist him, he had access to several NASA experts and the use of a special 50mm lens made specifically for the Apollo program.
Originally was a lens manufactured, designed, developed, and manufactured by Zeiss for NASA.
So how did he do it? Without the use of CGI, Kubrick perfected a new kind of visual effect called front screen projection. Experimentation with front screen projection began in 1949, shortly after the invention of Scotchlight, a material used for screens in movie theaters. Scotchlight is cloth embedded with millions of tiny glass beads that have high reflectivity. Due to the sensitivity of Scotchlight, a minimal amount of light is required. This means that actors can stand in front of the projection without it being visible on their bodies or clothing. Front screen projection was so convincing that many people think the Dawn of Man sequences in 2001 were actually shot on location. They weren't. Almost all that...
Kubrick knew exactly what to do for this shit.
Of course he did.
He had all of the technology.
That's where this theory came from.
I know, right?
He was the guy that knew how to do it.
Yeah, I believe it.
I do too. I think it's very likely. And guess who else believes that?
What?
Anthony Kiedis from Red Hot Chili Peppers. Because he says it in Californication.
How can I garden if I can't walk?
Oh my God. That's the type of comment you don't even read. You know what I mean? Like,
wow.
For real? For
Many
our show?
people who don't walk garden.
It's such ignorant dog shit to
like
say.
you can take your wheelchair and sit down, or
yes, of course
you can try to get to a chair and sit down and work the garden.
Yeah, and everybody knows
you don't
that.
need to stand up to garden.
Oh my God.
Lord, I hope one day, you know, someone comes in your life that's disabled, and you think about this moment and realize how horrible you are for saying that.
That part of 2001 was shot in a studio with actors on sets. If you look closely at Apollo photographs of the moon, you can see a line where the fake moon set ends and the front projection screen begins. At that line, the texture of the lunar surface changes.
See, I said there was a line.
You did say that. Yeah, you did. You picked out Kubrick's trick.
Well, the thing is like I've done green screen. I know how that stuff works.
I know you do, yeah.
And being able to blend it and stuff.
Yeah.
It's not easy. Thank you, Skittle Kisses. She's also disabled.
Yeah, bless you. Bless you.
Crap. So rude.
Very.
Dramatically.
Please note how everything is in focus, from the rocks and pebbles close to the camera, all the way to the crystal clear mountain behind the astronaut. There is a stark difference in ground texture
See, you can see it. It's so... The ground texture is different.
Yes. Definitely.
It's it's not real, guys.
I mean,
I've done this shit.
It's more likely not than yes.
I've done this shit,
the
though.
way I feel about it.
You've done this shit.
Yeah. Sure. In basic ways, yeah. Don't look good for their side. They just gave money to the military-industrial complex. That's what it's all about. It's just more money for the banker, the Khazar bankers, and that dog shit. It's just exploitation of humanity.
I couldn't walk for a while, and I dragged my happy butt to my garden. Now, the garden would make me very happy.
Absolutely, yeah.
Give me a purpose.
It's a beautiful thing to do, grow shit.
It is. I'll talk to them, and
yeah.
I'll put music on for them.
Yes.
Like, I'm not a lazy gardener. I know what requires a plant to grow. My mother taught me that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gracie. I think people forget that depression is also a disability.
It is.
Thank you.
No. That gets called just a lazy person. That's what they do to people like that.
Yeah, and
they're just lazy. It's wrong.
Just they need to stop it.
You can be completely able-bodied, and you let your house go to shit because you're in a depression. That's an illness.
It happens.
And they just call, oh, you're lazy. No, you don't understand shit if you say that.
Thank you, Gracie. Depression can manifest into physical symptoms.
Yes.
And it can just get worse and worse.
Crippling.
Exactly.
Where you don't want to move at all.
Like.
Yeah. It's ignorant to say otherwise.
Man, volunteer at a hospital for 1 week and then see if you have the same position.
They wouldn't.
Like.
They wouldn't. I don't think they
go in the hospital. Go in the hospital one day and see all the suffering that goes through it, or go to a nursing home, or go to a volunteer where there's disabled people, and just see if you can make fun of someone.
Ableists are the worst people on the planet.
Oh, Lord.
The worst.
I'm so sorry, Gracie. I get the chronic depression thing, though. It's hard sometimes. I hope you find ways how to cope.
Between the set and what is being projected onto the screen.
You see how gray and fuzzy it is after that line? While you can kind of see rocky substances up close. I used to work in a nursing home. Me too. I've worked in several. You know, that's right. God, it's so mean. I will not, ma'am. I don't like people enough to volunteer to help them in a facility. I will offer my help at random when my ADHD and intrusive thoughts tell me to. Then and only then. Amen. Oh, it is draining and depressing to be a healthcare worker. It really is. No, Luke, I will not fart on your finger for a $5. But thank you for the offer. I very much appreciate it. Hello, code CCLG, Jason, from New Zealand. It is currently 11 p.m. here. Oh my God, you're from New Zealand. You're so lucky to be from New Zealand.
You can all.
Dude, we got someone from New Zealand.
That's crazy.
That's the shit. That's the shit.
Hobbit.
I am a Xena fan, a Hercules fan, pretty much anything Sam Raimi, and I love your country and how beautiful it is. Truly. Beautiful country.
Yeah. And Sam Neill says, do not come here.
Yeah.
We do not want you here.
But would you let Shanny and Rev into New Zealand?
Oh my God.
I'd love to be there.
It's highly doubtful.
Probably. Oh, that's okay. But it's so obvious it's a frickin'...
Almost count the number of small rocks and the granularity of the ground that is clearly
Dude,
seen
I just said that.
Once we get to the screen on the other side
See, then it gets blurry again. You see all the rocks, and then there's no rocks. It's a blur.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's not natural.
That looks like a fake fucking set. I'm sorry.
It does.
It just does. Is it maybe real? Sure. Maybe. I think it's more likely it's a soundstage.
Thank you, Code CCLG. He said, I legit seen you from BGTV, and I was like, holy fuck, these guys are way better than this fuck is making you guys out to be. I mean that. Thank you.
Thanks, man. It's true. Mm-hmm.
I had to eat pizza and fight with Xena look-alike at the store opening, and it was the best day ever as a kid until she told me she wasn't the real Xena and crushed my little heart. He'd let us go into New Zealand. Fuck yeah!
Well, dude, alright. We get an okay from you, alright.
We win.
I guess we win. Fuck, suck on that, Sam Neill.
Yeah.
Alright? I love Sam Neill.
I love Sam Neill.
I love Sam Neill.
I love you, Sam.
I love you, dude.
Oh my god. I love New Zealand.
It's beautiful.
Oh my god, yes it is.
God bless
this
him.
granularity disappears.
Oh, bless
the
his
little
heart.
pebbles and dust just seem to disappear
See,
behind
it's
my
just
lines.
dumb.
Mm-hmm.
The latter part of Kubrick's Odyssey discusses the hidden messages in The Shining that Kubrick directed in 1980.
Oh God,
Kubrick leaves
this
clues that
is
he
weak
faked the
shit.
moon landings.
I don't believe that.
The characters Jack and Danny, who are the father and son in the movie, symbolize
I don't
different
believe this,
aspects of Kubrick's own personality.
Wasn't it Michael Douglas that was the executive producer of it?
Not The Shining. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
No, I think it was The Shining.
No.
It's right at the beginning of The Shining.
I know the producers of The Shining, Shan. No. Michael Douglas, no. He was
I'd only weigh 100 pounds on the moon. All right, get me on the moon.
I could lift you
Thank
up.
God. Yeah, we could do wild things on the moon.
Yo.
But we couldn't breathe.
Mm-mm.
And we'd be fried by the radiation.
There's that part.
So it doesn't seem like a good idea.
Probably not.
Nah, I'll be the 800 pounds I am.
Danny, the child, represents Kubrick's inner innocence, while Jack represents the jaded and morally compromised adult that Kubrick has become. There are also specific visual clues. The Indian wall hangings on the walls of the Overlook Hotel
That's so
look
gorgeous. Oh my God, that's gorgeous.
That is
Why
not.
did we
That
were
is
right.
not. Wait. That is not.
Oh yeah, it's
the
not.
Stanley.
It's not.
No, this is someplace in.
You're right.
I can't remember where. So I think in the mountains in Switzerland or something.
That's true.
Yeah. That's
rockets
not the
launching
Stanley.
into space.
But that's so gorgeous.
The pattern
It
of
is
the carpet
gorgeous.
of the hotel.
That rug.
I want to see that place.
Baby, if we could ever find a rug like that, we have to get it.
Oh, definitely. I'm into that. Kind of looks like a penis a little bit.
Maybe we could find it.
Maybe. Probably.
I love that rug.
Oh, it's awesome looking, yeah. That hotel's amazing looking. But that's not the Stanley. The TV Shining was filmed in the Stanley.
That's true.
Which I like better, way better than the movie.
I wonder how many sock accounts were created tonight.
Oh, yeah. Plenty.
God, they have no time and energy for this. I don't anyway. They need to learn how to live again.
Is a hexagonal shape that represents the shape of the launch pads at Cape Canaveral. And in one scene, when Danny is playing with his toys on this carpet, He stands
So
up
what?
and is
He has an
seen wearing a
Apollo
sweater
fucking
that says Apollo
sweater
11 on
Who
it.
cares?
I want that sweater as well.
That'd be great. Yeah.
I put it on a teddy bear.
I'd wear that. If I had it as an adult, I'd wear it.
Can you say hi to TJ tonight? He desperate for your attention and trying to get an interview with Hussey about you. Yeah, because Hussey knows everything about me, man.
He openly admits
what a wonderful source.
He knows nothing about us. He openly admitted that.
What a wonderful source.
And that's Coctopus Prime.
Good luck with your interview, TJ.
That's his name, huh?
You weirdo.
You're pathetic.
Coctopus, you used to be cool. Now you're just drool.
Mm-hmm.
Next, there's a scene where Danny then walks down the hall and finds an open door to a room. The room is number 237, which was changed from room 217 in the Stephen King
That's
novel.
right.
The number
changed
237 is significant because the average orbital distance between the Earth and the Moon is 237,000 miles.
Yeah.
Then there's the scene where Jack's wife discovers that he's been typing the same phrase over and over.
Mm-hmm.
The phrase is, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy.
Mm-hmm.
But the word all isn't A-L-L. It's actually typed out as A-11 or Apollo 11. And there are a lot of other claims made by Kubrick's Odyssey, but those are the highlights. And these claims were highly debated and very controversial. What we need is Kubrick admitting he faked it.
I don't believe
Thank you for the New Zealand super chat code.
Thank you.
I don't know how much New Zealand dollars this is in US, but fuck it. Thank you, bro.
Thanks, man. You could like that up too. That's really cool.
That's right.
Thanks,
you
man.
so much.
We appreciate
Give me a
that.
heart.
That's a tip.
Thank you so much.
We love getting tips. Thank you. Look, Rev and Shanny are suffering, okay? The only way they can keep going is tips, so tip them, okay? Thanks, Donna.
No, we weren't friends. We were never friends.
No, God.
We were just fellow YouTubers.
People, wait a minute.
No, calm down. Chill. I got this.
Okay, fine.
No. Me and Coctopus were never friends.
All right.
The moon landing. We need to hear it from his own mouth. But he never said a word about it. Or did he?
We've been brought in here by Stanley Kubrick to
Oh, that's such a cool scene with all the TVs and them in the background.
That is awesome, yeah.
That's iconic as fuck.
Very cool.
more or less ensure the scientific integrity
He makes the
of
best
film,
videos.
to make sure that it's
The Wi-Fi.
very, very close in reality, but still we want to make certain that it has a base of reality.
We're in the final assembly building of the LEM. Stanley Kubrick and I have set ourselves several objectives. We hope to convey to the public the wonder and beauty and promise of the new age of exploration which is opening up before the human race.
Okay.
It's one small step for
We're Masons.
one giant leap for mankind.
Good evening.
Hi, Stanley.
I did like A Clockwork Orange. In fact, I had the legend himself call me his little droogie.
That's correct. Cameo's amazing.
I know.
Cameo is
right before he passed.
Did he?
Yes.
Has he passed?
Yes.
Oh shit, I didn't know
We
that.
got Gilbert Godfrey before he passed.
Yes, and
Louis Anderson.
Yes. Isn't that incredible?
We also talked to Charlie Sheen.
Yes, we can't. No, you can't really even say that.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
You can't. It's totally private.
Yeah, it's true.
That is true.
Allegedly.
Yeah, we allegedly taught, and Jonathan Frakes allegedly.
Allegedly.
That took a
Sorry
while.
not to be able to be with you tonight.
We got it.
In 2016, an interview with Stanley Kubrick was found. And according to the video, Kubrick had to sign an 88-page non-disclosure agreement that the interview would stay hidden for 15 years.
Ah, they gave him an NDA.
There you go.
And then after the 15 years, did he die? Was that when he died?
Probably around that time.
Bastards.
Ah, he was older, but yeah. You could suspect something. Likely story.
Is everything looking in order regarding our contract and the 15-year agreement?
This
and
is fake.
I signed the non-disclosure.
Yeah, that's not
That's all
That's not.
legal stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks good to me.
All right.
A documentary filmmaker interviews Stanley Kubrick about his career as a
That's
director.
not Stanley.
And right from the start, Kubrick interrupts and explains that when he initially considered the project, he saw it as just another film. When asked which of his movies he's referring to, he reveals that he's talking about the moon landing and claims that it was all fake.
The challenge of making this film, and I went into it like it was a regular film, like another production of mine.
Stanley Kubrick's voice. Like, give me a break.
Thinking too much about
what
the long-term effects, what it would mean to society if it was ever discovered.
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. You're referring to something.
Code says you want a PS5, Rev. I'll be honest, you'd have to come up with shipping, but I don't use it. I'm a PC gamer.
Hey, I mean, yeah, if you don't want it, I definitely take it. It's just shit. How much shipping?
Do you guys watch Kick in real life? No.
Kick? No. Oh, because our tab. No. That's up there because I was intending on making a channel.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's why it's there. We could restream there and get more money, probably. Shan.
Oh.
You know.
He went after Missy and she fucks everyone. God.
That would be like going for mac and cheese in a dumpster.
Chantel would do it.
Oh.
No hate on Chantel.
No, she wouldn't get mac and cheese in
She's just a dumpster diver.
She just got some Rolos, man.
During COVID. Oh. That was hard to watch.
Hey, it is what it is, dude.
That
okay?
was hard to watch.
You got some Rolos first. It's like Rolos are okay.
He says that he was approached by NASA and that they appealed to his sense of duty and patriotism. But Kubrick admitted that the project was about America's public image and upstaging Russia.
To fulfill this dream,
That's not Stanley Kubrick. Just enough.
Since, the Kennedy years.
Okay, so you're saying the motivation was
It's Uncle Joe down the street.
PR.
Hello, Sarah Morrow from Down Under. How are ya?
From Down Under.
Absolutely.
How are you, mate? My fellow Aussie.
Fellow Aussie?
Yes.
All right,
No.
you're an Aussie too?
I could be.
You could maybe. Who knows? You come from the land down under. Watermelon.
PR.
Then he goes on to confirm that the conspiracy is actually the truth.
Faking the exploration of space because there was just no way we could get there.
NASA then set up a meeting with Kubrick and President Richard Nixon. Kubrick met with Nixon in the Oval Office and details what Nixon asked him to do: film a fake moon landing.
Tricky dick.
I am convinced, and the gentlemen at NASA are also convinced,
Not a crook.
that you
This is not
can
Stanley
help us
Kubrick. This is a joke,
people
yo.
believe
Yeah,
that
it's
we
fake.
have been.
It's fake.
This interview was a bombshell.
He's not telling us it's fake.
No, I haven't heard of Ice Poseidon. He's doing this weird Hunger Games thing. Okay.
Ice Poseidon? Okay.
I just made your day. That's wonderful, Sarah.
We love you here.
I hope you have a continually blessed day.
Yes. Welcome here.
Why is there a pic of those guys above you? To irk off Miss Hussey.
God.
Because it's funny.
It was the evidence the world had been waiting for. This was evidence that every allegation
production
made in the
value is
documentary,
zero, folks,
Kubrick's
but
Odyssey,
she
was
did it,
true.
so it's up to her.
Millions of people saw this
You know,
interview and
she's
finally
Picard
felt
here.
justified in their suspicion that the
I'm
moon
Riker.
landing never happened.
Yep.
One small problem.
No.
That wasn't Stanley Kubrick.
No.
You couldn't look at him and notice that wasn't Stanley Kubrick?
Come on.
That's obviously not Stanley Kubrick.
Very obvious. And his voice. It's not Stanley's voice.
Thank you, angels. Oh my god. That's so sweet.
What's the deal? Oh, bless you. Bless you. You use that word angel is what I'm just saying.
Thank you.
The Stanley Kubrick moon landing confession set the conspiracy side of the internet on fire, but it was a hoax. This is either a filmmaker and an actor, or more likely, two guys goofing around. In the full-length version of the interview, an agitated producer constantly badgers the actor whose real name is Tom.
A launch pad accident in '67.
Like he's supposed to resemble Stanley.
So Nixon sat me down in the Oval Office, and he says to me, you know, that boy just out, I don't think, this is how I want you. Well, we're going to kneel. We're going to kneel. Yeah.
The plan. He didn't.
Probably some homeless.
So he says to me, you don't say he said anything. You say what he says, okay? That's all, Tom, I'm just giving you a direction.
Wait, you want me
everything about the, you know,
you want me to say it as him, or do you want
you don't have to imitate him, but
take direction.
He says, Stanley, we've worked on this moon program.
Come on, get with it, Tom.
Do your shtick. Do a shtick. Get in the fact that you're writing this time, and not everybody's
you got a shtick, Tom. You got to get it right.
So you meet with Nixon, and what happened? Better drink and action.
What they believed was, if we could...
Nixon sat down. Caller, tell me a story, Tom.
So Stanley Kubrick had nothing to do with that interview.
No.
Not just that,
shit.
he had nothing to do with the moon landing. In the documentary Kubrick's Odyssey, everything can be explained. All the photo evidence presented is from extremely low-resolution photos, probably grabbed from the web. Now, unfortunately for the documentary, but lucky for us, high-resolution photos can be found easily. So when looking at a low-resolution photo of the lunar landscape...
The line. Like, it's totally different from the line on.
Exactly.
Completely different. You're busted. Like, it's over.
Yeah, it's busted. You should...
You can maybe see a separation between the foreground and the supposed backdrop. But in the high-res photos, the line isn't there.
What do you mean the line isn't there?
Oh my god. You have no eyes then. I'm sorry, you have no eyes.
In the high-res, it wasn't there? No. You just...
It's definitely there.
Just flat out lied.
Just lying, folks.
Wait.
Nixon sat down. Caller, tell me a story, Tom.
So Stanley Kubrick had nothing to do with that interview. Not just
Watch
that,
this.
he had nothing to do with the moon
You can still see the lie.
In the documentary,
He's
Kubrick's
lying
Odyssey,
about it.
Everything can be
saying
explained.
You can't see it?
All the photo evidence presented.
Watch, this is a low res. He'll show the low res and then the high res.
From the web. Now, unfortunately for the documentary, but lucky for us, high-resolution photos can be found easily. So when looking at a low-resolution photo...
That's the low res.
...of the lunar landscape, you can maybe see a separation between the foreground and the supposed backdrop. But in the high-res...
Oh, come on.
Come on.
It's clearly different. It's clearly...
They're different fucking colors,
yeah,
even.
Completely different colors. And they'll say, oh, that's the shadows and stuff making it darker. No. That is so... It's more obvious that it's fake in the high-res.
Oh, my God.
It's more obvious, actually. This is a Kubrick production.
This is so pathetic.
I believe the thing. That is Kubrick.
I believe it is, too. I do, too.
And I think Anthony Kiedis is a pretty freaking smart guy, and he believes it.
Yep.
Okay?
I mean, it's like... Dude.
This is bullshit. Okay? It's bullshit.
Like, just... that color does not match that, and here's the line.
They're gonna say it's just... Oh,
there is no line. The line is indistinguishable. No, you fucking liar. That's why you only clipped it for, like, maybe 2 seconds.
It's clear. It's clear. It's clearly different. Okay? And that looks those mountains look artificial. Clearly.
Yeah.
It's soundstage shit. Like, come on. If you can't see that, I feel sorry for you.
As photos,
I really do.
The line isn't there. All the other claims in the documentary that refer to photos
lied,
can be explained simply by looking at the originals.
Yeah.
As far as the clues left in The Shining, those are nothing but...
He got a warning from NASA, maybe or the government.
Yeah, like, shut up, or, like, seriously, you're gonna have issues.
Right.
He doesn't want to lose his channel. He's got 4 million subs.
That's true.
He don't want to lose that. Are you kidding?
I'll stay the skeptic I've always been. Thanks.
Yeah. Definitely. My lord. Like, what's the deal?
But coincidences and stretches of the imagination.
tonight.
The rockets in the tapestry, I don't really see it. The hexagonal rug? Well, the launch pad at Cape Canaveral is not a hexagon. It was roughly 10 sides, but it's not very symmetrical. Room 237 is just room 237. The moon isn't 237,000 miles away from the Earth. It's closer to 239,000, but very slightly.
There you go.
Danny is indeed wearing an Apollo 11 sweater. But Stanley Kubrick was a space nut. He loved the Apollo program.
No, that was reaching.
And he loved sci-fi.
Absolutely always.
And Stanley Kubrick's brother Paul, who was the leader of the Communist Party, well, that's not true at all. Kubrick didn't have a brother. So that documentary is debunked.
Well, maybe debunked, maybe not.
No, it's debunked. It is.
Yeah, agree to disagree. Yeah, but there's still a lot of
No, it's
stuff in those
definitely
pictures that looks
debunked.
really
The
fishy.
hecklefish. Come on now.
Well, that's true. The big one is that the shadows should be parallel. Since the shadows are not parallel, there must be other light sources.
Well,
except
not
shadows
necessarily.
aren't.
Okay.
Not necessarily.
All he's doing is putting out what they told him to say.
No, he's right. It not necessarily, but still, when you do a deeper analysis, it's at things that just make no sense for the where they're supposed to be.
Correct.
Period. Like
parallel.
Yeah, he's
the
doing
direction of
this
shadows
to
depends on the
balance
perspective
it.
of the viewer. Now, here's an example on Earth. These are two pictures of the same woman, taken at different angles. In the first photo, taken from the side, the shadows are parallel. But when we put our back to the sun, the shadows aren't even close to parallel. In perspective drawing and design, parallel lines converge in what's called a vanishing point. This is typically the horizon line where objects vanish beyond our field of view. Plus, the astronauts used very wide lenses to capture as much terrain as possible.
Yeah, except there was no vertical lines regarding the moon.
So images are going to be slightly distorted, like a carnival mirror.
Where's the vertical line, dude? Come on.
But even with a flatter lens, or the human eye, shadows are not parallel.
By bullshit.
Also, multiple light
That makes no
sources would
sense.
cast multiple shadows. But the objects on the moon cast only one shadow.
Yeah, but everything in the shadow's supposed to be black because there's no light getting there.
Sure there is.
No, there isn't.
There is.
Agree to disagree.
The ambient light, or the fill light, is the moon itself. The soil on the surface of the moon is full of tiny beads of glass, and metal like aluminum and titanium. These are all highly reflective materials. So the moon's soil actually acts like trillions of tiny mirrors, bouncing the light back and filling in
Too
shadows.
bright to see the stars.
Well, ever go skiing on a sunny day?
Of course I have. I was an instructor in college.
You were... I don't want to get into that now. Anyway, you can get a pretty bad sunburn skiing. Not from...
Thank you, Breezy.
That's why you don't see the stars.
From the sun overhead, but by
Like
the
I
sun
said in the
reflecting
beginning.
off the snow. You could actually burn your cornea with reflected ultraviolet sun.
Ow.
Yup. It's
that poor,
bright.
That poor dude.
Ouch.
He's got blue eyes, though. They be sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm very light sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
Sunlight. It's called snow blindness. So shadows and multiple light sources, that's all debunked. Now, the same background theory might be my favorite, because it really defies explanation. Until we look more closely. The backgrounds do not line up perfectly. They're slightly off because the photos were taken pretty far apart. The hills in the distance look the same because they're the same. Those hills are miles away. But since there's no...
Yeah, that's what it is. Those hills are miles away.
Okay.
But the texture is completely different. Hi, the settlement. No, not today. No gaming today. Just watching the rest of this. We're almost done, though.
Yeah, we're close to done.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
No atmosphere on the moon. Well, since there's no water vapor on the moon. Okay, there's an atmosphere on the moon, but it's extremely thin compared to the Earth. It's called an exosphere, and it's made up of...
Okay, so there is an atmosphere. But NASA said there wasn't an atmosphere, but apparently they were there, so they would know there was an atmosphere.
Well, they're updating their science. They're understanding there is somewhat of an atmosphere, but it's weak. They call it an exosphere.
Yeah, but don't you think they would have seen the atmosphere going into the atmosphere of the moon?
Not if it's so thin that it's barely there.
Okay.
No.
Of very small amounts of hydrogen, helium, and a few trace gases. And because there's no atmosphere, there's no haze. We evolved on Earth with a thick atmosphere. And one of the ways we determine distant objects is by how hazy they are. In other words, how much of the atmosphere are we looking through? Now on the moon, without haze, objects both near and far will feel close. It's an optical illusion.
Yeah, but where are the stars?
Right. The stars are there, you just can't see them.
Yeah, likely story.
Well, in order to take pictures of the moon, the camera's iris had to be almost completely closed and shutter speed turned way up. This is to let in as little light as possible. Otherwise, the brightness of the moon would wash everything out. Look how bright a full moon is. On a clear night, a full moon lights up everything. And it's 250,000 miles away. The astronauts are standing on that. It's bright. Even on Earth, if you're standing under a big spotlight at night, you're not going to see stars. The iris of your eye acts like the iris of a camera. The faint light of the stars just doesn't register. Watch a baseball game played under the lights. You don't see stars. Now, a lot of moon hoax evidence is cherry-picked, like the lack of a blast crater under the lunar module. There's no crater because the engine was turned off about 10 feet.
Fucking duct tape.
It's true.
It looks so dumb.
Very toddler made.
Yeah.
You know?
It's okay, they'll believe us.
Exactly. Don't worry, we got this. They're dumb enough.
Until my generation gets a hold of this stuff and realizes how foolish it is, because we've actually done shit like this.
Exactly.
From the surface, the LEM just dropped the rest of the way. And without any wind to disturb, there's just not going to be a lot of dust flying around.
It's all fucking covered with duct tape.
I know.
How does the duct tape stay on when it enters the atmosphere of the Earth? It would melt.
I don't think that's duct tape. It looks like it. But yeah, it looks comical. It looks comical. I believe it's more likely it's fake than not fake.
It looks like you covered a Chinese carton for
That's true. It's like paper mache.
It's like upside down, and you cover it with foils, and then you take some pencils and you like stick them on each end and just balance in it, and then cover it with aluminum foil.
You're right.
And duct tape.
You're definitely right.
Dude, we could make this shit.
We could do it.
We could go to the moon with this shit.
I agree.
When the Apollo 11 touchdown, the ground was hard
hilarious.
soil, but other Apollo landings like Apollo 12 were pretty dusty. The lack of wind is also why the American flag doesn't move.
Well,
the aluminum rods are pretty springy, so the flag moves for quite a while after it's touched. But when it settles down, it doesn't move an inch. Oh, the camera that recorded the lunar module separating, that was operated remotely. The footprints don't match because the astronauts put on boot covers that have a different tread.
Those boot covers, see?
The temperatures are hot on the moon, but without an atmosphere to conduct heat, there's no convection. As long as things are colored bright white, they reflect most of the sun's energy pretty well. Heat wasn't an issue, not for the astronauts and not for the camera film. Now, there are many more examples, but I think you get the idea. Every single one of those pieces of evidence can be explained.
Are we going to watch more space theories in the future?
We should.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, man.
Of course.
This one's real good.
It really is.
This is one of the most interesting topics ever.
We could do one on aliens.
Ponte.
We still got to read the Ponte book.
Yeah, Sue Walker's book.
But hold on a second.
Go on.
2 questions. Did NASA put men on the moon? Probably. Is NASA covering something up on the moon?
Yes.
Definitely.
Definitely.
There you go.
That's
My name is Carl Wolf, and I was a precision electronics photographic repairman with a top secret crypto clearance. In mid-1965, I was loaned to the Lunar Orbiter Project at NASA on Langley Field. I was taken into the laboratory where the equipment was malfunctioning. I couldn't repair it in the dark. I had
That's
to
a
have
fucking road, man.
Bro, that's it.
Dude, that's a building.
100% if that's a real photograph.
It looks like with a waterway.
If that's a real photograph, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Airman second class was in the dark room at that time. I was also an airman second class.
Road. Road. That is a road.
About 30 minutes into the process, he said
with a bridge,
in a very distressed way, by the way, we've discovered a base on the backside of the moon. And then he proceeded to put photographs down in front of me, and clearly in these photographs were structures, mushroom-shaped buildings, spherical buildings, and towers.
Yeah.
And at that point, I was very concerned because I knew we were working in
Thank you
compartmentalized security.
for asking for
He had
it.
breached security, and I was actually frightened at that moment. And I did not question him any further. And a few moments later, someone did come into the room. I worked there for 3 more days, and I remember going home and naively thinking, I can't wait to hear about this on the evening news. And here it is, more than 30 years later, and I hope we hear about it tonight. And I will testify under oath before Congress that what I'm saying is the truth.
Wow.
100%.
I think the reason we haven't returned to the moon for 50 years is not because of a lack of interest or funding or the Van Allen radiation belts. I think we haven't gone back to the moon because of what was found up
Some of that stuff looks very organized.
It does.
I don't think it's fake, yo.
there. But that requires its own episode, and if you want to see it, let me know. Whatever is up there has been up there for a long, long time. And I think we can prove it.
Oh, really? Carl Wolf was mysteriously hit by a car and killed before he could testify about what he saw on the moon.
That's right. I mean, like, come on, right?
Come on.
Come on. Come on.
Why you gotta hide this stuff?
It's the alien deal. They have to cover it up.
So dumb.
I know. It is dumb.
Alright. Well, that's the end of the show.
Wait.
Wait.
Wish list.
He's trying to put the wish list in.
Yeah.
I'll go to the camera. It's okay, love.
All right, cool. Thank you.
I'll go to the camera while you're doing this.
All right. Our Amazon wish list.
Right. We got the Amazon.
The Amazon wish list, love.
The Amazon.
Boom. And by the way, we're not sure if trolls may have been messing up the list up by just putting stuff in carts and not buying it. So if you really, really want to buy something and it says, oh, it's bought for, it might not be. So if you really, really want us to have it, buy it.
Yeah.
Because they might be messing with it.
They might be messing with it.
I don't think they can anymore.
Welcome.
I don't think they can, but just in case.
Yeah.
If you really want us to have it,
evil.
buy it. They are evil. Yeah. That's the word. This was fun.
I hope one day they grow up and become human.
I think it's pretty impossible for some.
Yeah.
I really think it's impossible for some.
Will I do an Amazon haul? Yeah, you bet your ass.
Oh yeah, what we get, you better believe it. I can't show the one thing that I really want.
Big ups your show. Thank you, Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
Did you receive anything yet? No.
We did receive a couple things.
Well, a couple things.
Not from the list, no.
No, not from the list.
Not from the list. No. We're hoping. It says you may have a gift for a lot of the stuff.
Yeah.
But we don't know for sure because, people can be shitty.
They truly can be.
They can be really, yeah.
I hope one day they become human.
Me too.
Anyway.
Yeah, this was fun, honey.
It was.
I love you.
I love you.
And I love our audience.
Peace and Maranatha. See you tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Or you can meet Jason and me again at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
We'll be here.
We will.
We will. We love this job.
Love you guys.
Love you guys.
You're awesome.
Awesome.
He's a boy.
He is a boy.
He's a good boy.
He's a baby boy.